Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. I do hope you did have quite a nice day. Since this is the beginning of the weekend, we're going to see what kind of fun we're going to have tonight with religious mongers going against Le Petit. Oh, I don't know the name. Oh no, Le Petit Pot de Loup. De Loup. I understand that's like. Whoa. Let me see. Let me see. Who knows the translation of this? Who knows the translation? Let me quickly. Remember faster than me on Google Translate. Ah. No, missed it. Let's see. Le Petit. What? What? It actually says the same translation? What? No, this cannot be it. Wow. I think my Google Translate actually is misbehaving. Wow. Oh, okay. It translates the same thing in English. I need to translate it in Romanian because otherwise it's bugging out. I don't know, man. This is one of those. No, not even this. Oh my God. What is this? What is this? Check this out, guys. Check this out. Also, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Monstrat. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Nemesis also welcome, sir, and good evening. I did see also Colorado. Good evening, sir, and welcome. And check this out. How is this possible? Le Petit Pot de Loup? Le Petit Pot de Loup. It's exactly the same. What do you mean it's exactly the same? We don't even like look at the English. It's exactly the same. Did they find the bug in Google Translate? Oh my God, they did it. They did it. Anyway, coming back to this, Eliopsim, bonsoir monsieur et bienvenue. I did also notice we got NATO in the house. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir monsieur McCallion. Bienvenue, bienvenue. Rambling Man 420, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Also, big shout out to the man Moonrat over here for writing first and picking up that first promotion. Thank you so much, sir. Let me actually switch the screen towards the drafting phase, and I do have to also say hello to YouTube. How is everybody doing on YouTube over there? Hello there, Fred. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Good evening, Ashwin. Hello there, sirs. I do hope you're going to have a wonderful time with me tonight. Also, Monstrat was commenting about other streamers over here in my chat. Okay, welcome back, Nemesis, to playing Civ6. Hope you're going to have quite a bit of fun. I'm actually looking forward to see what kind of Civ you're going to play for the first time in 3 months. Oh my God. Anyway, looking at the draft over here, we do have the map being chosen as Pangea standard ridges. The mountains will spawn according to those continent splits. We're going to see what kind of natural borders this will create, and of course how the map will look like. We do also have to take a look over here to see the bands. The bands started off on the left side from PPDE. Okay, I understand. And Religious Monger on the right side, right? We do have Macedon being taken out. Looks like Chandra Gupta is not going to be a part of the game. Hungary is not going to be a part of the game. Okay, I mean, yeah, very strong civs over here. Definitely chaos makers. On the right side, we do have Montezuma being taken out, Spain being taken out, and Gandhi being taken out. Why do I feel like these guys are a little bit stronger than these guys, even though like Macedon definitely is definitely strong. Bună seara, Petri, bună seara, good evening, bonsoir. Also Battle Cruiser, hello there, sir, and welcome. Hope today's game would be as close as it was yesterday. Yes, that is exactly it, right? Good evening, sir, Jacob, how are you doing, sir? Looking at what they're gonna ban over here, I do have to point out PPDE is gonna be needing to place their fourth ban on the table, and they do have 50 seconds to go while this game is going to be played on Pangea standard ridges. Of course, land civilizations will probably be preferred, even though yes, we do see over there Spain getting banned. I know. I mean, it's kind of a hybrid. Spain does well on the land as well as on the seas. Well, not as well on the land, but you know what I mean. I mean, those internal trade routes are just bonkers at some point, and with its ability to actually get a lot of shipyards over there, yeah, let's go. We do have to take a look here. Theodora being banned. Basil II still open. But I guess yeah, they kind of banned the simmer and let in the warmongers. So we're going to need to see what's going on here. If they're actually going to pick Basil, I doubt it. But if anything is possible, I do have to say also Hammurabi over here is left open. And after we've seen him picked quite a few times in the past weeks, I'm actually a bit surprised we don't see it picked more often here. We do have Zulu being taken out. Definitely a strong civilization that kind of got under the radar after the BBG update, but now it's up there. Everybody's banning it or picking it, whatever the choice. Definitely Zulu over here is a strong choice in the game. Big Rusty B, also good evening, sir. I think it doesn't translate because it's maybe a play on words. No, that's weird because I did actually translate it earlier, and it says It was something to close to the little chosen ones or something like that, or the no the lit so it was referring to something like a government elected person, something like that, but I'm not sure exactly about the exact wording that I read earlier. I know I translated it, but then I didn't want to have like a half translation, so yeah. Oh my god, it still is this google.com. Let me actually see if I just put it in google.com if it changes something. Oh wow, no, okay, no. It actually says we did have before Le Petit Pot de Fleur, but that's another name. No, okay, translation English. Lol. Unbelievable. I think they broke Google Translate, guys. They actually broke Google Translate. Parts of the elect. Okay, it's a pun with delusional. I see. Rem, good evening, sir, and welcome. Let's see what bans they did take out over here. We do have Cleopatra Ptolemy being banned by regional Mongers, and I do see immediately PPDE is gonna find out Egyptian Cleopatra is still left open and gonna snatch it immediately. Okay, well, we do have Sumeria on the left side also being banned, and yes, we're gonna need to see two options here from religious Mongers, and like we were talking about earlier, maybe we should see some missionaries running around the map and, you know, saying that and actually watching what's being picked over here with Scythia, actually the leader. Wait, what? I mean, sure, we were thinking missionaries, apostles. I think they have another idea of missionary. Not gonna lie, that this might be a bit of a beefier missionary. Like, you know, you see him in the same clothes, but if you see his muscles sticking out, don't worry. He's there to talk you to death, okay? It's all good. Oh my god, no. Anyway, let's see. And it refers to Jam Pod because they are the Academy of the Jam of Israel. Oh, the Confitures d'Israel. These are the little... Oh, amazing. That's very, very good information over here. Very good. Okay. So now we're talking. We're getting somewhere. Now, let's actually take a look here. What religious Mongers are going to go for the second civilizations? We still don't have one of those faith ones. They're going to go for Inca. Are they actually naming themselves to throw off their opponent from putting up a good viable strategy against them? That must not be right over here. It's no, that cannot happen. Civilization 6 is too much of a diverse game. You can always have a good strategy. Kiel Regal, Lazy Moon, good evening, sir, and welcome. Bună ziua, good morning, Heinig Dave, good morning, sir. Is it troll on live? Warrior monks, it's warrior, well, warrior monks, yes. I mean, why not? Warrior monks, but I think those kind of show their muscles, don't they? They don't actually have like one of those overcoats or something that, you know, they don't actually show everybody their little muscles. Mountain preserves, let's go. Yes, I mean, I guess we haven't seen it in quite some time how players will play Inca over here, if they're gonna go for those preserves or they're gonna go for the normal ones for the trade routes, for the campuses and so on. And of course, I'm actually looking forward to see this. I do also notice Gaul is gonna be picked up by PPDE, and woo, Hyphenate
retained his knighthood for 18 months.
Thank you so much appreciated, sir, for the tier 1 sub. Getting there. It looks like also, no, General, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did notice finally, after I clicked on the button like a week ago when I was at the LAN, it looks like underneath my stream over here, now you can actually see the partner plus points that I have, but they reset them at 0 from the beginning of the month. So I have like 3 months, like 0 out of 3 months completed over here, you see, and I will need, well, I will try as much as I can to get this going, to reach that level. So, yeah, I guess let's keep on streaming and having some fun over here. Hopefully it's we're gonna get there. Man, 60-40 split is quite something. Now we do have to take a look also at the last bans. Catherine de Medici, France, religious Mongers, well, not gonna like her, and they're gonna take her out. They don't want that extra diplomatic visibility to be in the game here, and well, it looks like we're gonna need to wait for PPDE choosing their civilization to be banned, and it will be Genghis Khan. Wow, not even that much thought over here, just clicking the button and forgetting about it. Okay, well, religious Monger will have one last chance to take out a civilization from this roster. to actually give them an advantage. We're going to see if they actually get there. I'm pretty sure they have much more information than we have, or maybe there is somebody here in the chat that could tell us a little bit more information of what PPD actually wants to play, because yeah, well, we do have in the lobby right here only a few players, not all of the players, and I guess we're going to need to wait for them to all join. I'm quite curious when that will happen. Maybe soon. Hello Derek Tarek, good evening sir and welcome. Are you like slimmer than last time I saw you? Yeah, thank you. I lost quite a bit of weight, you know, trying to work out over here every day, trying to get this going, you know. I was actually a little bit how to say, like a year ago I was starting to get quite how to say concerned about this. Like I wasn't getting down in weight, and I was like, oh no, I need to do something right now. I need to do something, because this is not gonna work. What am I gonna do? Like, you know, get to 50 years, 150 kilos? No, slow down. You know, I don't need to roll out of bed. I want to crawl out of bed, not roll out of bed, you know. Anyway, we do have religious mongers here picking up Norway, and this is one of the few times we actually get to see Norway in the game. It usually on all naval maps we've seen it banned, and I guess yes, on Pangea standard religious you can try to work with Norway. I'm pretty sure he's not going to get the ability to actually get those Norwegian long chips, which are renowned for their awesome power at the beginning of the game, to actually stomp his opponents. But I guess we're going to need to see if his berserkers are going to find a target, if he's going to have a good sim and so on. Usually it is kind of slow, and we're going to see to it during the game how this is going to evolve here. Battlecruiser are also asking us, is Gaul the most spawn dependent civ in the game? I mean, it can be very cool or very bad. Difference and the frequency of this is insane. I wouldn't really say that. About Gaul. You can still make it work even like with +3 opidums, +2 opidums, and usually it shouldn't be that hard to actually get +3s, especially on New World Age. But yeah, I guess there are some spawns in which it is kind of bad. Let me set this up over here. Okay, there we go. I've got it on a diet for the last few months and lost about 6. Oh, congratulations. There we go. Very nice. Yeah. That needs to be celebrated. Yeah. How are you planning to celebrate? Or wait. Are you celebrating when you're getting to like 10 kilos? I guess, you know, 10 kilos minus. Yeah, that kind of, you know, seems like a good number over here, getting into the 10th. We do have Hammurabi also being picked up by PPDD and PPDE, and I do notice we do also have Cree over here being picked up as the 4th civilization, with Sweden coming out of the shadows over here, appearing on the religious mongers. Wait, are they religious mongers or culture mongers? Because I see them war mongering, I see them science mongering, I see them water mongering, and then I see them culture mongering. There's like nothing here that would be that religious. Or wait a second, are they gonna play actually the big holy berserker army? Is that gonna happen? They're actually gonna get the holy army of the berserkers with some warrior monks in them? Oh my god, just saying that makes me laugh. Oh my god, man. No food at all, diet every 1-2 years for 3 weeks, losing 15-20 kilos easy. Whoa. What do you mean no food? Now, you need to eat, you know, like what do you mean no food? I mean, I guess you're eating something, but it's not good. Thor Tank, good evening sir and welcome. WTF? Yeah. It is what it is. Okay, so let's see. Where are the players? Is everybody in? Is everyone in? Because maybe it's me, you know. Maybe I don't see those 2 players. Those specific 2 players that we were waiting for are not appearing on my screen. Oh, okay. Thought it was me. Okay, so we're needing to wait for them. In the meantime, I can actually show you this. I was putting up on my screen over here to take a look at the roster. This is the new season, right? We do have a new season coming up in the CivFR Squadrons, and this would be like what, the second week or something like that, or the 3rd week that they do need to play. We do have religious monger here with Ezzekiel, Reito, Kisame, Calice, Bispis. We got Abel, the mascot. We do have also Arca and Maho. I know Maho, but it looks like Maho didn't make it to this game. Anyway, we do have Le Petit Pot de Loup, Adrien, Shadraw, Hermione, Albator, Flak Doe, actually, not Joe, Flak Doe, Zilwan, Matharz, and BenBeKer. Okay, I guess I know Adrian, I know Hermione, and I think I know, I mean, I definitely know Zilwan, Matharz, Shadraw, all of these names are ringing a bell in my head. Albator, I do not know Albator, I do not know Flak Doe, and I do not know BenBeKer. On the other side, I know Reito, I know Kisame, and I know Ezzekiel, I know Bispis, I know Maho. Okay, I don't know the other ones. Got it. This is gonna be quite an adventure of seeing and knowing the players. What do they do? Or how do they play? What do they prefer? Are they a bit more aggressive? Are they more passive? Do they want to go for that culture or not? But I do have to say the draft kind of seems like a little bit of a mixed a bag of civilizations instead of having like a plan for it, like an integrated plan for them. And I'm actually curious if they're gonna have the opportunity to make it work with Norway over here. I mean, players don't actually pick Norway on a Pangea Classic Ridges or Standard Ridges map for a reason, but I guess we're gonna need to see. Again, we're gonna need to find out how each of the details of the game will play out. No, you don't starve like that. Actually, if you are eating even sugar from tea in this period, it is very bad, but you have to be fully concerned about your health to do it. Okay, I think you mean to say very concerned about your health, yes, but oh my god, man, like 3 weeks? 3 weeks of not eating? Wow, that is just insane, man. Insane. I can't even imagine it. I gotta be honest about this. I cannot even imagine it. But I mean, much respect that you can do it. I'm probably gonna be like, I'm probably after the first 12 hours, I'm gonna be like, give me food, shawarma, give me. You know, like I would go crazy. Basically reduce sugar to absolute zero, try and slowly reduce carbs with increased proteins and fiber. Ooh, we got some very good tips over here on how to lose weight. Very nice. Let's see. Oh, we got Maho connecting to the game over here. He got it. Okay, he got it. Okay, perfect. So what do we have? Flak Doe going for Hammurabi, Ezzekiel going for Pakachuti, Kisame is gonna go for Christina. We still have the new ones to join. Matharz is gonna pick up Ambiorix. Okay, so he's gonna be the simmer. He is gonna be the one to rely on in the late game. We got BenBeKer here going for the Cleopatra Egyptian, and Calice is gonna go for Harald Hardrada Konge. Yes, Longship. The Longship guy and the Berserker guy. I mean, he's a cool guy, but you gotta be careful when you're touching the seas. He might actually feel very, very upset that you touched his seas. Okay, I'm gonna pick my color over here. Let's go for the blue and take a look at chat. I think it is time to actually put up the prediction. Start the prediction for how many remaps we will have. 0, 1, 2 being the possible options. 10 minutes as the submission period. Let's start it up. The same I'm gonna do over here on YouTube, by the way. Give me a second over here so I can put the chat screen up and see how I can do this. Start the poll. How many remaps, and 0, 1, and the second option 2. Start the poll. Let's go. No judgeron. Hello. No remap. Yes, indeed. Well, I guess we're going to need to see who are the high rollers today, who are going to be the ones putting the least amount of points but managing to get everything. Oh my god, we got quite a few high rollers in the last few weeks, so let's get this going. Let's see who's you know, I gotta share a secret. If there are no, you know, few points in one option, well, I mean, they're not gonna be high rollers, right? They're gonna be same as everybody. So put your points in and let's go. Are you familiar with that called Let's Steal Feed from Russia and let his series be a 2? Yes, I'm very familiar with it. Force demarrage, force the start. I see Calice over here is getting a little bit anxious about starting up the game, and he really wants to click the buttons. Wait. He's AFK, that's what they're saying. He's AFK. Well, I'm asking if it's time for a tactical cookie. I would definitely like a cookie. Hello there, Heini. Oh. Heini Glavi. Okay, got it. Je force pas okay. I think he said very bad things over there. I'm not gonna try to translate. Okay, we're going in. So, Pangea standard ridges. I need to put up the team label, the map label over here on the screen. Give me a second. And I need to concentrate a little bit because it seems like, oh no, it's not this. Because it seems like I got deconcentrated a little bit. I thought of too many things at once and I, yeah, need to get back. Okay, so Pangea Classic Standard Ridges will cause quite a few natural borders between them. We're going to see if they're going to be lakes, if they're going to be mountains. Usually it's mountains because of how the continent split. Now we do need to see also if they're going to have the opportunity to settle on multiple continents so they can get those amenities going in their empires. And I gotta say, this is actually one of the few maps of Pangea that we actually have it integrated. Look at that, this is an integrated Pangea. You know how IT guys said this is an integrated system. We can use it. Okay, well, it looks like no poor soul is going to be on this tiny peninsula over here. On the, this kind of looks like a tail. This is the tail of the map and we got some paws over here in the south. Okay, what animal is this? Because it kind of looks like it's a cat while running or something like that with its tail, you know, up high. The map looks like a monkey on all fours, Radar Bob. Yeah, okay, that's a kind of a fluffy monkey, I would say, right? It's kind of a fluffy monkey. Looks like me like 2 years ago. I was like running around everywhere. Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, we do have Cree over here on the west side. It looks like Shadraw is going to get his 3-2 bananas. I do see him also benefiting from some pearls, but they're going to require sailing. We do have him with the lake settle where he's going to get some fresh water from. And I do notice he only has 1 and 2 cattle in. Oh, this is not that great for Cree over here. I'm pretty sure he would have liked to have another city with a lot more pastures and a lot more camps, but it's not there. It's not there. Well, he's going to need to make do. We do have him also with the mountains towards the south where he's going to have Scythia to deal with, and this is really not ideal at all. Scythia is definitely going to try to push him back onto the seas over here, push him into the water, and we do need to see if Shadraw is going to have what it takes to withstand the great Scythian empire. Maho. I mean, we do know Maho. Maho over here, very aggressive, very aggressive. I now understand why they picked Scythia first. It's basically their secret weapon over here. This is what Maho is gonna do, right? We got Scythia already going for, wait, the secret weapon? Why are you going for a, oh my god, wait a second, is he going for a march tile? Oh no. How did the people he spawned on the march tile? Wow. Okay, well, I guess he does have the ability to go for the honey tile or settle in place for a 2-2. I would imagine honey tile would be just better. Zangidaxia Scythia, guys. Zangidaxia Scythia. It is a snow leopard. Oh yeah, one horse, no other animals. Cree, first time I ever see this. I know, right? Like no sheep tiles anywhere, no camps. Like, are you kidding me? No, okay, no deers, no ivory, no nothing. But this is beautiful, by the way, for Scythia. So many chops. Zangidaxia over here to give him the extra merchant points and, of course, the extra general points is going to be amazing. He does have his land very open towards Cree. And another wonder to the southeast, Pamukkale. Okay, this is a bit too much. I gotta say, map, settle down. This is a bit too much. Like you've given Scythia over here everything he needs to kill his opponent. Like this is, I'm not even sure this is fair. How is this fair? This can't even, I don't know, man. It's unbelievable. I guess we're gonna need to see if Maho over here is gonna be so aggressive. I would imagine he's definitely gonna want to test the waters over here against Cree with the Saka horse archers and maybe some horses. And we're gonna find out soon what his plans are. We do need to get back Ezzekiel in the lobby here. Not sure what happened to him, but he was the one AFK. Did he go AFK again and maybe forgot to keep his computer plugged or something? Anyway, we do have Norway in the north, and yeah, looks like he's also gonna be to the east of Cree, Shadraw is gonna have a problem. He's not even gonna have the coast as peaceful. Oh my. We got over here Norway with quite a few stone tiles, and I do notice he's gonna get multiple spots for his holy sites. He does get the extra adjacency from the water tiles around that holy site, so definitely wants to put them on the how to say, on the corners of the map here. We do have him also with some horses, and I do notice freshwater is gonna be available from multiple rivers, but to the south he's gonna need to place quite a few non-freshwater cities on the coast to the southwest. And Muscat unfortunately throws him a curveball. This is not gonna be on the coast. Oh man, one tile to the north and Muscat would have been taken down by those longships, but it's not. It's gonna survive. We're gonna need to see if Norway is gonna pick it up at some point in the game. Definitely he needs more space. I was also imagine if the game would go on, we would just have Cree over here getting attacked pew, 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 by those Saka horse archers, and then from the north we see the berserker rolling their boats towards the cities of Kisame, watching row your boat, row. I don't know actually no Norse song, but I would imagine insert the Norse song over here, on those berserkers getting into the lands of Cree and just invading him from the north. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we know where that takes us. Drop in the easy. Hello there, sir. This gets remap unless Cree steals something big from Scythia. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's gonna get remapped, to be honest. But you know, we need to take it as it's not gonna be a remap for the beginning of the game. We're gonna need to take a look how everything is open here or closed. We got Inca, for example. So beautiful spawns, so many good spawns over here for the religious Mongers. There must be some balance into this. There must be something on their opponents, right? Like look, so good for Inca. I guess it's not amazing because he's gonna get quite a bit of grassland to place those terraces on, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to put them on the plains hills on the west side, a lot of mountains in the north to benefit from everything he needs. Yeah. I mean, you know, Temple of Artemis also possibility here out of the deer tiles. Okay, and the game is getting unpaused. Let's see. Do we have a good spawn here for Egypt? Decent. Not amazing, decent. Okay, I mean, yeah. Lady of the Ritzer Marsh is gonna give him quite a few points. A lot of tiles actually in the second city. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We do have over here also 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's about it. Like, that's the extent of his bonuses. Yeah, no, Babylon is gonna be way too far off. I don't think he's gonna take a city from this, way too close to the Babylonian capital to do this, even if they're allied. So 10 bonuses, probably like 10 points of production. Anyway, we do have him also with so much food over here available for him. Even if he goes into the hills, he's gonna have those cattle tiles and the sheep tiles giving him the food, some horses for the production, and good mountains for the adjacency towards campuses. Well, it is definitely a possibility for him to go at Temenanki here, and like we've seen, it totally changes the city. Babylon is also going to get his Sabun Kipidum as soon as possible. We got Flak Doe over here to the east of Inca. That's going to be his opponent. And by the looks of it, he's going to have a very good river network to the east side, to the west side, to the south. No problems for him to actually get those freshwater cities and get his palgums going, his replacement water mills. Oh, very strong, very strong. We do need to see him also choosing his next city. I would imagine he's definitely going to want to get this city over here for the extra culture from the coffee tile, and I would imagine he's going to want to get going over here as well to the northwest, but I'm actually on the fence. Is he going to actually settle that geothermal fissure, or is he going to settle the stone tile for a 2-2 and let the fissure open? I think settling the fissure, but that also poses another question. You kind of put yourself, the mountain, in a corner, right? The city in a corner. It's kind of weird. Anyway, China. You called it too about China yesterday. Yeah, they can trade on the seas. It's really good for Egypt. Yeah. This song. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's going on, man? Somebody has something extra, and I don't know. Is that the 5-axis crash? Is that what's going on? We haven't actually had that many problems in other games, so I'm actually a bit surprised that we got problems in this game. Anyway, go Relobi 10-1. Okay, go Relobi 10-1. Let's go. Let's go Relobi 10-1. It's a 3 versus 1. Yes, yes. I think Cree is gonna be in between a few too many warmongers. You know, one too many warmongers, or maybe 3 too many. Now, why do they always spawn at bad locations, such as you don't get max adjacency? I mean, yeah, that's basically like, you know, the game throwing curveballs at you. Sweden. Where is Sweden? I didn't see Sweden. I didn't see where Sweden is. We don't know yet, Battlecruiser, if there's gonna be a remap or not. They wanted to relobby as quickly as possible on turn 1, and they will do the exact same moves. So they fix any kind of disconnect issue or whatever it was. We don't know exactly whatever it was, but usually relobbies do fix the problems. Last time you played Cree, you had this problem too. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, unfortunately. In front of Egypt, Babylon, and Gaul. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Getting everybody in. Getting this going. Oh, big thing, by the way, on next week. I don't know exactly when it is, like what, the 17th or something. Let me actually take a look at the on the 10th or 11th. We don't know exactly when it will be, but we're gonna have another Civ race marathon. We're gonna have the 1v1 played out. And wait a second, I'm pretty sure there was an announcement here somewhere. Yes, there was an announcement. So we do have info, new leader participant, blah, 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 blah. Okay, le principale, nouveau leader, nouveau seed. Okay, new leader, new seed. The same objective, scientific victory. Okay, let's go, boys, let's go. Let's see what we will have. Taking a look at multiple contestants over here, we're going to need to see between 6 and 8 players at the same time. This is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be amazing. Are you ready for a faster scientific victory? Can anybody do it faster? That's the question. We had like what, 56 minutes the last time, made by Bartsake. Can anybody do it faster? Okay, we're just quickly checking 0ms, but yeah, it looks like it's fine. We're getting into the game. Loading. Isn't geothermal spawns near continent split? Yes, they are near continent split, but they're kind of random near the continent splits. Against AI or solo. So basically what happens in the you will get also the seed. So what happens in the competition, every player will get the same map with the same civilization, right? The same spawn, same settings, same everything, and they start at the same time. They start to click buttons at the same time, and whoever gets to the scientific victory first wins, basically. I'm not sure exactly how the map size is, but it shouldn't be that big. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, this is Sweden. Okay, Sweden is white and blue. Interesting. Anyway, we do have Sweden here, Kisame, between the mountains. He's gonna have a gypsum settle soon, and a wine settle. Very nice to actually have both over here available for him. Extra production for the gypsum and extra gold, and we do have, of course, the wine tile giving him that food. He does have access to more biomes, and I believe they toned down the Swedish bonus, right? He doesn't get that incredible amount of bonuses on the CDC settles outside anymore. Do they not? Oh man, do they not? Did they not update this, or did they update it and there's no more bonus anymore? Because usually Sweden would get like the bonus from settling into tundra. For example, it had like a what, 2 base or something like that, like extra food and extra production underneath the settle. Is that still a thing or is not? I can't wait to actually see, because that would definitely make these settlers in the south viable, and I would imagine he's gonna be happy settling a city on the west as well, in the desert somewhere, so he can get his open air museums with as much bonus as possible. We do also have him to the west side with Egypt. Okay, that's gonna be his opponent. We do have Babylon here to the northwest. That's gonna be his ally. That is actually another thing. Babylon is to the north of Egypt. Oh no, they're allies. Sorry, they're allies. They're allies. So that means Sweden is gonna be the last one up. Okay, and then Gaul. Okay. So basically, yes, like you said, the 3 versus 1. Not really that easy for Babylon or for Gaul to actually move an army through this territory towards the south, towards Sweden. So I would imagine it will take some time until he's gonna be attacked here. He's probably gonna have all of this space relatively safe. All of this space over here relatively safe. I'm pretty sure Gaul is gonna want to... Wait, what? Did somebody switch the stone tiles with cocoa tiles? Man, he doesn't have one single quarry. Not a single resource that he can make into a quarry. Well, at least here, because it looks like in the southeast he's gonna have some stone tiles. But oh my, that is just unbelievable. Anyway, he's gonna get his scout out in 1. He's gonna start also growing into the other cocoa tiles and getting more gold going. As you can see, he does have a diamond also giving him some more gold. A bit unfortunate that he's working 1 less production than usual. That will slow down his scout production over here, and of course the settler production afterwards. We do have Matharz also starting to move towards the south. He does have good trade routes with Babylon. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get them internally first and then externally. And coming back to external trade routes over here, we don't really see coastal trade routes available for them. Like, this is gonna be okay, nobody's gonna trade with him, and then Egypt is probably gonna trade with Babylon. Babylon is gonna trade with Gaul maybe, or Gaul will trade with Babylon actually, and they're gonna feed over here Babylon a lot of food and production when it comes to the Wieselbanken period. And then we do have Inca. Ezzekiel is just gonna be in the middle, and I gotta say Ezzekiel is also next to Scythia, so yeah, they're allies, so they're gonna trade with each other. In the north, another triangle civilization here. Norway is well, maybe, you know, maybe at some point if Scythia does manage to overwhelm the defenses of Cree, they're gonna get some coastal trade routes here. That could definitely happen. Christina stole the Gaelic spawn. Yeah. When you go same seed grade, people spawn equally or random? Same question for technical. I think I think it's still random. I think it's still random, to be honest. At least he has Big Coco. Yes, Big Coco. Okay, we got already some remap polls over here in the chat. Also, for King Knight, good evening, sir. They removed the food production on city center in Tundra, Snow and Desert. Okay, there we go. I was remembering something. It was +2 and +2. There we go. I was remembering something. They did something, but I wasn't sure. Thank you so much for reminding me. I just realized this is the first time in a long time someone played Sweden. Yes, it is. I mean, of course, how could I remember the details if we don't see it being played that much? We do have the meetup between the two nations here. We do have Sweden meeting one of the Egyptian scouts, and they're gonna just happily pass by, not even gonna care that they're gonna start getting into their each other's territory. Looks like settlers coming off from Cusco. No builder first here for Monsieur Ezzekiel. While I do see Maho is gonna get his settler out soon. He did figure out about Zangedangsi. I'm pretty sure, man, I would really love to see that he actually figured it out. Yes, he did. He did. Zangedangsi. Okay, so he could definitely settle one city there. We do have him with a potential city right close up to Zangedangsia, which will still give him options to settle cities on the northern river. This wonder is going to give him the +2 merchant points and +2 general points per turn, which is going to be extremely valuable for him to get those at the beginning of the game. In the Great People screen, we do have Coleus. Well, okay, this is not extremely valuable, but still you get 50 faith. Hey, that's an extra unit for Scythia. And then we do get Burica here for the military engineer in the capital, and of course the bonuses towards units. Cree is coming from the north with his Oxitaus, and he's also pumping out settlers much faster than Scythia. I do notice he will have a bit of a problem actually figuring out where to settle here, but I guess he is going to need to take a chance and put a city on the east side as well as to the south. He did snatch a builder from poor Candy. Man, he got actually candy from this city center. That is I don't know, man. That's kind of weird, stealing candy like that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We do need to see if ever he's actually gonna try to get something on the coast, or even try to get onto the peninsula on the west side, even though I find it extremely unlikely because of Nidaros. Nidaros getting his settler out in 110. We do have him putting down his first holy site. It's a +3 to the west side, and he's gonna have a powerful harbor also over there in the north. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to use those two coastal resources for it. He didn't want to get to wait until he's gonna get masonry for the chops on the stones, and nor did he want to wait for granary to actually pottery to get this rice. Right, you get it at pottery. Yeah, you do. Allows harvesting of bonus resources improved by farms. Okay, so we got a few more moments here until the players are gonna manage to get the vote going. It looks like 4 more seconds to go, and we do need to put the pause on. And let's see, are they gonna remap this or not? Hello there, Driving Cow. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Senor Testa, bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue, bienvenue. Or I should say, bon dia. Rough spawn location for Poundmaker alone with enemies nearby. Yes, yes, but he has the perfect enemy nearby, man. It's Maho. At least if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down fast, right? You know, I realized that I actually raise our expectations about Maho quite a bit right now, and I'm getting worried. Maybe Maho is not gonna be the Maho we know. Uh-oh, I mean, what's gonna happen there? I'm gonna be left speechless over here in front of the PC. No! Where my Maho? Where Maho? Okay, 10 more seconds to go. We do have Ezzekiel, Kisame, Calice, and Maho already choosing to remap this. Those are the religious Mongers. Oh no, sorry, choosing not to remap this. While on the other side, we do have PPDE choosing to remap. Okay, they use that one remap token. What happened here? How many points did you guys put? Okay, we're getting into the big point. We're getting right now into the part where the remap prediction actually has the most points. 63% voted that there will be only one remap, and we're going to need to see. Also, Driving Cow, how have you been? Long time no see. The Beasley, good evening, sir. I mean, someone needs to start near Maho, so it might as well be Cree. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, look at the volcano already getting to explode over here. Getting excited about what's gonna happen. I guess he didn't get the memo that we're remapping this. Or maybe he did and he was like, no, no, look what I can do. Did you just explode? Yes. Well, I do have to say about the process of loading over here. Usually in a remap process, the first one to load is the host, and then he's gonna give the information to all of the players, and usually on the slots order over here, the spectators are the last ones to actually get the information. So we do load in sequence. It does actually help to lower the risk of you know, relobbies and stuff like that, desyncs and so on. Okay, let's see, new map. I'm trying to make out what this map looks like. I'm trying. I don't know. First thought is the alien ship from Independence Day, but no. Now that I do think about it, it kind of looks like something else, like a little mouse over here. Not the mouse. How do you call that? Guinea pig, with the snout on the left side, right, and the eyes over here. Okay, yeah, that could be a guinea pig, definitely. Is there anybody on the feet of the guinea pig? No. We got some city states over here, I guess. Anyway, now let's see the mouse. And also, you do see he's kind of smirking over here. You gotta be careful with the guinea pig, man. Jumping hamster. Okay, jumping hamster. Yeah. Guinea of pig. Looks like a okay. So we thought about this, and looks like a hamster starting to run a race at the Olympics. Okay. Yeah. Rabbit is sitting on his hind legs, ready to jump. Let's see, we do have Calice here with his settler. Yes, we do have him with a 2-2 base. Norway is going to get a significant amount of land to settle. Then he's also going to have Inca to the south to trade with. Ooh, this will be big. Inca over here is going to have so much gold from trading to the Norwegian cities. We do need to see also him getting his bonuses for his holy sites. I'm pretty sure with the tiny peninsulas he has, like the corners of the map here, he's definitely going to get good adjacency towards his holy sites and good faith return afterwards. We do need to also take a look at his next door neighbor here. We got Babylon to the east, and this is gonna be his first opponent, right? He's gonna need to go past these mountains and somehow do something against Babylon, while Flak Doe is gonna get a good amount of rivers here, a good river network to settle on the west side, on the north, on the south, on the east, everywhere. He doesn't really need to worry about his fresh water, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get his pilgrims pretty quickly here. These cities are definitely gonna need a lot more food than these plain styles are gonna give it. So we're gonna need to see him going for it. Flak a un problem avec sa co il doit vite relancer sa box. I am guessing his Flak is having a problem with his internet, and he will relaunch his like, you know, the internet box. Is that what they're talking about? Upside down Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Oh, there's the drop over here. Okay, speaking of animals, so we just hatched 5 ball python eggs. 5 of them? So you got like little baby snakes over here running around? Wait. Are they actually taking turns to try to smash your fingers? Don't pythons actually, like, how to say, wrap around something and they try to squeeze it? So you got like 5 fingers, 5 little snakes that are wrapping around their fingers over there? Interesting. Constrict, that's the word, constrict, okay? Yeah. Oh, right. How was it? The boar, the constrictor. Yeah. Okay. The babies like to bite when fresh out of the egg. Oh, I see. The kid of Jabba the Hutt. The kid of Jabba the Hutt. Oh man. Anyway, let's actually bounce around the map and see what's going on here. We do have Inca with quite a few new stone tiles. Again, a bit of a problem with the lack of plains, but I guess it's fine. A lot more food is going to be generated here. He does have some tiles that could be put. Oh, not that many terraces actually that could be placed on these hills. To be honest, he's gonna either need to chop or I want to say, or yeah, no, he's gonna need to chop. He's gonna need to chop to actually or clear somehow clear out the terrain over here for him to put these terraces. He will have that adjacency towards the northwest, and that's gonna be Mongers. To the east side, he does have Gaul. That's gonna be one of his opponents, but quite a few mountains are separating them, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna make up a defense on each side. And passing armies through these mountains is not gonna be that easy. Now we do also see Inca is to the north is gonna have the opportunity to do something about Babylon, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go at least for this level of the river, at least for this territory here. Much further than this territory, it kind of feels like it's gonna be hard to reinforce, and I don't think he's gonna feel comfortable putting cities closer. Looking at Gaul this time around, he has stones. We got a Gaul with stones over here. Okay, very nice. A very powerful Gaul appears in the game, and he will have the stones of future. Well, we see Matharz over here is going to need to get those quarries improved on his stone tiles, and I do see he's going to have also some of these horses appearing to the west side. We do have him with the extra food from some bananas to the northeast and some spices. Very nice. I see also some production. Continent split wise, it looks like he is going to have another continent on the east, but basically he's going to share the continent with Cree in the north, and they are allies. That shouldn't be a problem for them to split this territory up somehow, even though looking at Cree spawn over here, this time around I actually like what I see. We got like what, 2 camps, 1 pasture, 2 pastures, so 2 camps, 2 pastures. Okay, plus 4 food, plus 4 gold for each of those trade routes. Okay, I mean, that's more like it. Hello there, Ave Machiavelli. Good evening, sir, and welcome. The good old Stinky. Wait, Well, I think it's the way. Whoa. Shouldn't it be like how is he old? Shouldn't be he like a good young stinky or something? I breed them as a hobby side hustle. Oh, interesting. I never actually saw any process, but I do have a friend that actually had one of those like had a snake. I'm not sure which breed or something. Big Rusty B, lots of good spots for commercial hubs. That's pretty decent. Yes, it is. Also, map looks like an ocarina. What is an ocarina? Wait a second. You guys are throwing words of me. New words of me. What is this ocarina? Let's find out together what is an ocarina. What is this? The Legend of Ocarina flute. Oh, it's a flute. What? Oh. Let me actually put it up on the screen here. Is it up on the screen? Oh, yeah, it's up on the screen. Okay, wind musical instrument. It is a type of vessel flute. Variations exist, but a typical ocarina is an enclosed space with 4 to 12 finger holes and a mouthpiece. 12? Okay, and I guess it's made for aliens. Or maybe some people actually are with 6 fingers instead of 5 fingers. I don't know. Anyway, uploaded a picture of my banana ball python on your Discord server under wildlife tab. Okay. Let's actually take a look over here. What do we have? Wildlife. Let's go. Oh, look at that. He's so tiny. Look, he's so tiny. Oh my god. Okay. Well, aren't these growing into like beasts or something? Like very long guy. What's their length? I say it's just another guinea pig. Okay. Good old is a phrase to refer to something. Yeah, that's true. But I was thinking, it should be like a good young, because he's kind of young, not old. Anyway, now let's actually take a look over here on the next one. Scythia, right? Scythia. Who's gonna get Scythia to attack? Oh my god. Well, this time he's actually gonna have his match over here. We got Cleopatra, Egyptian to the southeast, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna trade punches at some point. We do have Cleopatra also with quite a bit of incentive to go for the northwestern settle. That is gonna be closer to Pokrovka. We do need to see if he is actually gonna test the waters from the beginning of the game, or he's gonna follow up a little bit later. He definitely has a decent amount of territory to the north to try to put some cities, and also Matharz cannon to the southwest, which is not that close to his cities. I would imagine he's still gonna want to get those encampments done, and since he doesn't have Zangidank here this time, this is gonna be a bit weird. Also 14,000 feet or higher. Good evening, sir. Finally made it to a live stream. Woohoo! Welcome, sir. You are a legend. Oh my god, thank you so much. I don't know if I'm a legend, but I definitely do my best. Watching these in my favorite way to relax. Thank you, sir. That's exactly what I'm trying to go for. Trying to get some entertainment, trying to get some relaxation going, trying to give you some information to just gobble up as you are going through the evening. Bonsoir, monsieur and Sasu. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Okay, and last civilization here to talk about. Rakedet is gonna get his scout out in 1, and I do notice BenBeKer is gonna get to see what his north is gonna be all about. He's not really gonna know. He's gonna have 2 opponents here. Yeah, he doesn't know what he doesn't know. His scout out is gonna be late. I mean, I guess we're turn 3, so there's still time for him to pass through this territory, but neither the scouts of Scythia are going to the east, nor the Swedish scouts are going to the east. As you can see, Stockholm is actually stuck behind the mountains, and he's gonna need to get out somehow. He just popped a hut and got a builder. That's amazing. We're gonna need to see what he's gonna get to improve, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't really have the technology to do that much. He's going for astrology, guys. We got Sweden over here going for the holy way. Now let's see, Rakedet here getting another scout in 3 turns. That sounds a bit late. Well, he does have the extra gold coming up from a cotton tile. That's pretty good. And I do see him with nice floodplains. Not a lot, but nice floodplains here. In total, he's gonna have these floodplains also to the northwest side, which I'm assuming he's gonna want to actually get to put up a defense there against whatever Scythia is gonna want to launch against him. On Nidaros, we do see him with a reef fish tile, and I do notice he has some reefs next to the coast, so for some extra adjacency towards his campuses. I do notice second city to the south is gonna have fresh water, the one in the north no, while he is gonna get to keep on putting cities over here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want God of the Sea if he wants to make these cities work. Some better tiles, especially those amber tiles and the fish tiles, and of course those crab tiles would definitely benefit from the extra production of God of the Sea. Now we do have him also starting to scout out to the east side. Well, of course he's gonna need to find out about Babylon. Vilnius is gonna be in between them, and look at that, he was kind enough to actually make a builder, but he's just sitting there working for Vilnius, not getting trapped by anybody. Oh, and Sastu coming in with the big emotes. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Any potato? Any potato? We got any 05 potato? Okay. She's potato crazy. Wait, does potato know? Does potato know? We got a streamer called Annie having a potato emote? Uh-oh. Let's see, what do we have here? Aduatuka getting his settler out in 3 turns. He's going to need to pop these huts to the east while Cree is discovering the terrain between them. They did not meet Inca yet, and from what I do notice, Inca is trying to get past these mountains, but it will take him a few more turns. I would imagine the Gallic Gaysate is going to go for the hut over here and will switch direction towards the south. They do only have like 7 turns to go, and I don't think they're going to meet each other. If this Gaysate is going for the hut, maybe if he actually gets here again, we will need to see where Ezzekiel is gonna go, if he's going south or is he going north. Now we do have also Gaul popping that hut soon. We're going to need to see what he's gonna get from the hut. Come on, Gaul, press the button, and we got some goodies over there waiting for you. Let's see. Let's drum rolls, please. Woohoo! He got a scout. He got a unit. Very nice. I mean, you know, that settler is actually gonna get escorted right now by something, or at least have the vision in front of it. That's pretty good, you know. Professional scout developer here. We got also Stockholm starting to discover the land to the northeast, and it looks like Egypt is sending a scout directly to the west, so they will get the opportunity to meet each other. Of course, everything depends about the next turn. Let's see, where are they gonna go? Is Egypt gonna keep on going north, or is he gonna keep on going west? He doesn't have a lot of vision, so as you can see, he's gonna be incentivized to go on this 2-2 hill to actually see what's going on there in the northern territory, while Kisame is getting so close to him. Look at that, they're almost touching. Come on, but BenBeKer, you gotta move. Oh my god, he went north. He didn't want to be touched. I mean, he was like, no, I'm out of here. Exit stage left. Yeah. I mean, I guess it is what it is. Kisame, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, man. I'm sorry for you. BenBeKer was like, nope. It is what it is. You know, he made his choice. You cannot come back up after this. You need to be careful. You need to be careful what kind of vision you're gonna have about Egypt over here, because yeah, BenBeKer does seem like he's you know, he's a little bit shy. It's fine. Now we do have settlers coming up in 110 from Rakedet, and by the looks of it, yes, we're gonna need to see where are those gonna go, since Kisame does have a scout right in between the Egyptian scouts. You can imagine this might actually have a turn, take a turn to the worst. We might actually see this settler being taken over by the scout, depending on how the vision is and how BenBeKer is gonna have his units afterwards. It does seem like he's gonna want to cross the river to the south, and I do notice he is going for the river in the north over here. I find it extremely doubtful that he's gonna get back his scout, and will probably want to keep on going to the west side here. Rakedet blessed by the flood. Well, he did get 1 extra point of food over here and on the wheat tile, so I guess, you know, it's all good. What do you think? Are we gonna see this map being played out, or are we gonna actually see it remap? It kind of feels to me they will play it out. That's my feeling about it. What do you guys think? And this is not me being subjective over here with, like, you know, wanting to see some Scythian units stomping some opponents. It is just me thinking like they don't really have a reason to remap. That's what I'm thinking. Got the food base. Oh yeah, the extra food over here for the cotton tile, the 313. Woo, woo, wee, wee. I think I also need to put up the team labels, right? And turn off the Discord thing over here. So we do know on the left side we do have religious mongers. There we go. And on the right side we will have PPDE. And I'm so sorry that the short names do not actually match on YouTube. They did not really tell me before, but I'm gonna remember it. PPDE is over here. Pot de petite fleur something. Anyway, let's actually see what's going on. Nidaros getting his settler out in south. This is it. This is the map. It looks like right now we got all of those viewers on Twitch and on YouTube managing to get this done right properly over here. Both of you did manage to secure this. Look at that, 50% on YouTube, and we did have 63% on option 1 in the prediction on Twitch. Let me actually finish up the prediction over here so we can get going the other details. And okay, I need to actually click on it on another. There we go. Choose outcome. It's going to be 1, and I do want to finish up the prediction also on YouTube. Just take me a few seconds. Also, hello there, Urek. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello. Are you ready for some great Civilization 6 action during this weekend? And the poll over here. Okay, let's see. What is declared between the two teams? This has started. I did put up the names. No, I just need to put up one more name over here. Just there we go. Make it visible. And we do have PPDE going against RM. Religious Mongers going against PPDE. Fat and Sweaty. Hello there, sir. Welcome, welcome. This guy's the best. And we do have Nidaros putting down his first holy site, and I do notice he's going to get his settler out in 3 turns. Yes, we do have Calice meeting up that warrior, the Sabon Kipidum of Babylon on the east, while he is trying to keep his settler from being taken over. We do have another settler coming up from Nidaros in those 3 turns. We do also need to see Flak Doe is going to be, I mean, I don't know why I keep calling him Flak Joe. Like Flak Doe, I don't know. It doesn't have the same ring to me, but I'm gonna try. Flak Doe. Okay, Flak Doe. Anyway, Babylon over here is gonna need to get a few more units if he actually wants to stop Nidaros from expanding to the east. While I'm pretty sure Nidaros is still gonna want to get a few more cities on the coast towards the south and the north. He's gonna put at least 1 city to get closer to this choke point. And we do have him also with the ability to get any kind of ships that he's gonna get on the lake, go through his capital and outside, which is gonna be probably important in the later part of the game when they will need to secure the seas, and every city will count to that boat production. We do have him also with available iron in the 3rd ring, available horses in the 3rd ring, very expensive resources. Not even if he settles cities on the coast, he's not going to get closer to the iron tile, but at least he's going to get closer to the horse tile. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to go the full 9 yards for that main settle, which is kind of a far away settle, very far away from other resources, very expensive, you know. It needs the gold. It needs the gold, the resources of your empire. Well, of course, if you're allies, if you have allies that do make a lot of gold, why not just pour the gold through, let it rain. We do need to take a look at Babylon getting his 3rd settler in 2 turns. I do see he put down a Magium next to that amber tile, so he gets his extra culture going. He has food from the 3-2 banana and his other pastures. While I do notice his horse tile is going to be quite expensive here in the 3rd ring. He has a 4th ring from a city, but at least he's going to get his iron right next to his 2nd city. Oh wait, there's another horse tile over here. I just noticed. Whoa, look at that. It's a white horse over there. I see. Anyway, we do have the horses here to the southwest of Magium. That will be much easier to improve, much cheaper to improve, with only 25 gold needed instead of the 25 plus the 35 that you would need to buy the 2 tiles to the north. Looking at the south of him, we do have Cusco already getting his settler to the east, and I do notice he's probably going to think of settling that rice tile over there. He's going to put his city next to a volcano and going to be much closer to the Gauls, which is his opponent here. Well, I'm actually a bit surprised about his choice of positioning here instead of going towards the northern territory, where definitely there were a lot more troops and a lot more things to work. He is going to go for this settle, which only has a single 2-2, and then he's going to need to keep growing into other horse tiles to make it work. I wouldn't really imagine Inca going for God of Craftsman, but Ground of Craftsman and Stone Circles are definitely a possibility with this pawn. He has so many horses around that second city. Now we do have also Iron Tile in the third ring to the west side, and I do see he's gonna get the settler out in 5 turns here. We do need to see what is he gonna do to actually keep Gaul out of his territory. I do see the first thing that he's doing is trying to plug the chokes with the units he has, the few units he has, because he only has one single scout and another warrior here to the east side, and he is not going to actually be able to stop the Gallic scout from going through the southern bend. He's going to need to close all of these chokes if he actually wants to stop Gaul from entering his territory. Now, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want to use the mountains, and of course the chokes are going to be hard to pass even for the Gaul. I would imagine that is where the fight will be, in the hot gates. Also, big man, standard bridges, continent based, Sabo, yes, Save Machiavelli, yes, indeed. Also, Captain Diabetes, any thoughts on way on Earth would somebody play Sweden in multiplayer game? Yeah, that's a very good question. I guess there is a cheeky kind of culture victory that you can do with that tourism, and also it does secure quite a few diplomatic victory points. So yeah, I mean, diplomatic favor that could turn into diplomatic victory point later on. But again, usually it doesn't really hold the tempo with the other civilizations. It's a bit weird, and there are strategies of basically nullifying the Swedish bonuses. You do need a lot of great people, right, for those diplomatic favor points, and usually Oracle is very, very craved over here for Sweden. Otherwise, he's gonna be competed with. He's gonna compete with too little points for this, and against too many players. I'm very confused about his choice of going for holy sites, but I want to see this play out. Let's see if this idea is gonna work out. We do have religion over here, I guess, from religious mongers, kind of a mainstay. I mean, this is their name. This is their identity right here, the brand name, religious mongers. You know, you don't go to a store called Baguette Store to actually get cookies. You go for baguettes, right?
4 months and I am still terrible at this game.
Hello there, D. Beasley. No worries, man. If you're having fun, that's what it matters. Thank you so much for the prime, much appreciated, sir. Also, it's kind of cool to see religious mongers pick some not so typical civs. Yes, I totally agree. Also, Sweden will go 3 holy sites into discounted 2-3 theater squares, some kind of Russia-Canada cosplay. Well, we do have him with a bit of a problem here. There is an Egyptian scout coming through the mountains, through the forest, and BenBeKer is gonna stop at nothing until he's gonna get the settler away from Kisame. He sees the unsuspecting prey, and he's trying to figure out where it will go, so he knows where to jump. Well, we do need to see if Stockholm is actually gonna get another unit, and he's gonna get this settler safe. We do have him passing through the forest in the south, and I do see Egypt over here is gonna need to make a few rounds around the mountains, which of course will put him in the range of this slinger. I'm actually curious if he's gonna try to go 1-3-1-3 and then get out of the range of the slinger, or he's actually gonna pass on the 1-3 and then out of that. Well, I guess we got our answer. Anyway, now we do need to take a look at the other civs here, because I think we actually got a bit ahead of ourselves. We do have Gaul with also Iron Tile in the second ring of Aduatuca. I do notice he's going to get the horses in the second ring of Ratumakos. Pretty good settle everywhere. We got good oppidums here. A lot of food from the bananas in the northeastern settle. And of course, I do have to point out, you got to be careful, because the oppidums cannot be placed next to the city centers. You got to be careful with these. Slinger present, yes. Nani? Rafifi, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Engineers and scientists never on Christina. I mean, I guess we're gonna see what he's gonna do here, but yeah, this seems like it's gonna be very far away from him reaching that. Anyway, it is what it is. Now let's take a look at Cree. What do we have him? Upgrading his deer tiles. I do see him getting his monuments, and also his first traders going in. His second cities are going to benefit from the extra food and production immediately, while he's going to start upgrading his resources. He's also going to add more points to each of these traders, more food and more gold. We do have one deer tile improved and one of these pastures on the horse tile. Now he will also have access to an iron tile in the third ring towards the northwest, while I feel a bit awkward here to say yet, but he's gonna need to put a city over there on some of those stone tiles to benefit from also the pretty good campus in the north, and also get another city, because it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a lot of land for him to get his cities in the south. Especially he's gonna need to split this with Gaul. He's gonna need to keep on going to the east side, and well, as you can see over here, it's not a lot of tiles to work. Yeah, definitely not a lot of tiles to work. Not bad cities. On the wine tile, for example, you don't have that bad of a city. Another one over here that wouldn't be that bad of a city, but definitely could be better with more tiles to work. Now we do need to take a look also at Scythia. Scythia is our warmonger. We got Maho. Maho here has one mission. One mission only. He was just 3 hours in the debriefing with his teammates, and he got told, Maho, we rely on you, Maho. You need to stomp our opponents. You are the sword in our team. And we're going to need to see how Maho will deal with his opponent over here. We do have Tomeris allied with Kisame. They have a way to go against Egypt. He's placing his encampments down. Look at that. We got 1 or 2 down. And let's see if Makeup is going to go for 1. He did already manage to get the God of Open Sky for a Pantheon, and giving him the extra culture. Opening up more cards is going to be also very important here. He has so many horses. Oh my god. This is poneys for days over here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 horses just in his 4 horses in his cities. He doesn't even need the 4th one. He doesn't even need getting that 4th option, the Exodus of the Evangelists. He's just gonna pump out horses like there's no tomorrow. Look at that. He doesn't need an ally. He's just getting horses for everybody. You get a horse, they get a horse, we get a horse, everybody gets a horse. Capital Diabetes, that Mount Vesuvius do be looking useful. If it will actually explode, to be honest, yes, it will be useful. Looks like the other one next to it is like, you are big Mount Vesuvius. No problem. I will show you how it's done, my friend. Well, it looks like he did explode, and he did get a 2-for-1 gypsum tile. I gotta give it to this volcano right here. It's actually better than Mount Vesuvius. How many times do we get to see this? I don't think we get to see this that often. Now we do have Bingala also establishing in the city of Pokrovka, and yes, there's going to be another settler coming out. He did put down his 3rd encampment, and we do need to see how he's going to start to improve his tiles. I do have to point out the Gaul does have a scout next to his territory, which Gaul is an opponent, and of course he needs to be careful about this builder not actually exposing it to the elements over here. I'm pretty sure that scout is going to be... builder, free builder. I don't mind if I do. Can I pick this up? And I'm pretty sure he's gonna take it back to his territory. Show him how the Gallic culture is, you know, like show him the ropes over there. Looking at the south, yes, we do need to talk about Sweden here. Going a little bit out of the box. He is going for the holy site strategy on Sweden, getting some of his amenities improved. I do see at least the diamond tile did get improved here. He got his iron improved as well, got his first trader going. He also forward settled kinda Egypt. They're about to touch borders over here, creating a bit of too much energy. And while we do have shrines coming up from Stockholm or Ebro, we're gonna need to see what kind of religion is he gonna pick here, because I'm definitely interested to see if he's actually gonna be you know, expansive in his plans, or is he gonna be a bit more passive? Is he gonna want to play with Egypt, or is he gonna want to take Egypt? It's a kind of a difference in that. Christina went bronze after holy sites. Campuses literally never. Yeah, he's going iron working. This feels like he has a mission in mind, and I don't think BenBeKer is gonna like that mission. Yeah, looking at his resources, he's also gonna have horses somewhere, right? He must have horses somewhere. Oh yeah. Third ring in the north. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of out of the way and in a dangerous place. We're next to an exploding volcano. That's an active volcano, the Alps Bjar volcano. Okay, well, it is what it is. Kisame, you gotta do what you gotta do, my friend. You gotta get that army out. BenBeKer not gonna take any prisoners here, putting down 3 of his own encampments. Oh my god, this corner is starting to take shape over here. It looks like we might actually need to put a +18 sign on this side of the map, Cause this is where the action will be. This is where the stomping will be. We're gonna need to see them go against each other with as many units as possible. Egypt over here is gonna need so much support from his allies to upkeep and get everything done. While he's desperately trying to get that Temenanki finished in 6 turns. We did have him with God of the Forge as a pantheon. Can you imagine he actually gave up on the March pantheon for God of the Forge? He needs every little ounce of production here. Everything. We do have him also starting to grow his cities with more population. That Temenaki is from his capital, so he does have the most production over there, getting it relatively quickly here in another 5 turns. That's gonna be nice. He's definitely gonna need a little bit of backup here, because Kisame is 9 science with 4 culture a turn, while we do have BenBeKer only on 6 and 5. We do need to see how Sweden is gonna get everything going, but this seems very nice. This seems really nice. A lot of face generation also for Kisame, 10 right now. They were 10-23 is with the arrival of with the finishing of his shrines. He's gonna get the temples afterwards, and we do have him with a pantheon also. River goddess giving him more of faith adjacency and the housing. Very nice, very nice. Oh, 4th city coming up from Scythia, finishing up his encampments. We don't actually have anybody making encampment points right now. Why do we have the pause? Tactical PP? Oh, urgency. Ben. Egypt needs to get a scout over to the west side and then get the allies to weaken a CS for him to take. Yes, he needs. Why don't the players like to play East versus West? I think we did have a few tournaments East versus West. We just didn't, I mean, I don't know. The players do like one of the big things that I do think the players like is the challenge that the game poses for you to adapt to the land with the tools you have. I'm sorry, I'm trying to use as much as possible to compress the information as much as I can in a single sentence. So a lot of the times the players will like random maps. They like being challenged. They will like a few random events, but not too many. So their appetite for risk, for example, or for diversity when it comes to random events happening in the game. At the beginning, when, for example, when Gathering Storm was introduced and the new events were introduced in the game, everybody was going, yeah, oh yeah, let's go, man, yeah, what, volcano exploding and we got like floods over here, no problem, we can do this. I mean, yeah, look at that fertility over here, you know, like we got over here so many catastrophes happening. Everybody was playing on the 4th one, and then slowly we slowed it down to like 2. The appetite for risk did lower a little bit, which is understandable because those catastrophes were actually impacting the game quite a bit, and the randomly generated events would just, you know, decide if you are gonna win or not. Hello there, Yuri, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Egypt needs to I did read this. You're late? Nah, it's fine. You're right on time. Right before the war starts. You see, Yuri has his own clock over here. He knows this was what happened, right? He knows we're gonna have a smashing. We're gonna have Maho over here do his magic against his opponents. I mean, definitely he needs to come and see. The units would drown too oftenly in Egypt territory. Yeah, I guess the floodplains. Anyway, on the west side here, we do have God of the Sea. There we go, being picked up by Norway. He's gonna get his holy sites finished in all of his cities and getting his shrines up for the face generation. We do have him on 14 at the moment with 6 science and 3 culture, and I do see the moment Babylon's Sabum Kipidum did not move from there. I do have to point out these slingers are actually not that strong about the Sabums, and they're actually quite weak when defending against the Sabums. We do need to see archers being upgraded here in the lands of Calice, while he's first going for Celestial Navigation to place down his harbors. We're gonna see that afterwards. Yes, usually the problem with Harald is how fast he's gonna get to his science. He's starting up with Moksha in his capital for the extra culture, and we do need to see what kind of religion is he gonna pick to supplement his other bonuses of the civilization. I wouldn't be surprised if choral music, work ethic, something will be picked. I haven't seen that many players prefer to go for Feed the World, even though in the long term probably Feed the World is the best one. But anyway, we got the religion being picked up here. I do have to say the prophet did appear and disappear. It got activated in one of his shrines over here in Nidaros, and we are just waiting for him to pick his bonuses. Not looking good, at least Inca going commercials. They need the gold. They need the gold. So RM has 2 holy site openers, one in Kamat and Inca. Yes, basically. Well, I do have to point out Norway is still from RM, and he's going to go for Celestial Navigation right afterwards. These harbors are actually going to be quite good in adjacency. Quite good. The extra adjacency he's going to get from the holy sites are going to make them juicy. Let's see, with what kind of religion do we have here? Confucianism, choral music, and itinerant preachers. I'm a bit surprised about the itinerant preachers side. I'm not surprised about choral music, but anyway. Now looking at the south, I do also want to point out Inca did put his settle on the coast here. He's going to have the ability from the beginning of the game to actually trade with Norway, which is going to be a lot of gold per turn being generated here. Now we do have him also starting to get his terrace farms. Not a lot of production from them, but still that's a 5-2 tile, and he did get God of Craftsman. Oh my, I mean, yeah, definitely worth it over here, getting those extra production points and the faith points on his strategic resources. And we do have him with quite a few options for him to upgrade. Now we also need to see in the north what's going on over here. Looks like Inca is trying to sacrifice his scout to slow down Babylon's placement of oh my god, that is the quick switcheroo over here. We got Ezzekiel getting his scout immediately on a newly built commercial. Man, he just got a market in there, and he's no. Did he actually finish the market? So he's gonna get 2 pillages out of this? No, he's only gonna get 1. He's only gonna get 1. I don't think he's gonna get the opportunity to get 2. Okay, well, it is what it is. That even has the new commercial smell. That's not good, man. Ezzekiel is just gonna burn it. He's gonna show Babylon how it is to burn gold. Frankie Four Fingers, good evening, sir, and also they're going for a religious victory. Oh yeah. I mean, we need to see it if it happens. It looks like it's not a match between religious mongers and PPDE, but rather religious people versus atheists. Wow, that took a quick turn over there. Okay, interesting. Anyway, we got Magnus also establishing in Babylon for the extra production and the food towards his traders, and we do need to see how many cities is he gonna get afterwards. He definitely wants to take care of this scout and not let it just run wild around his territory, so he doesn't give too many pillages. While yes, this scout could actually try to go to the north. There is a builder over there that is just trying to improve a horse style. He might not get the opportunity. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Looks like Gaul also has the same problem. Scythia is putting some scouts in his territory, and yes, his traders are safe, but his builder might not be. He just shifted it. Matharz did manage to take care of that scout and push it out of his territory, while we do have the great pillaging of the commercial. Yeah, the market has been taken down over here. Maljum is gonna need to get a new one going so he can get an extra trade route and of course acquire those points for the great people here. I do also notice Sweden is about to recruit his great prophet, while we do have Babylon starting up on great merchants here on 2 a turn. He's the first one to make these points. He did manage to get City Patron Goddess as a pantheon, getting the 40% toward production towards the first district in a city center. I do see Gaul did choose to go stone circles. He's the one turning an oppidum from his capital, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna put some more here. Yes, we do have him some Orobriva. He did actually settle on the banana, and he's putting that oppidum in the north so he can get the extra adjacency from the stone tiles, making that oppidum great again. And we do have also the fourth settler going towards the north. He's not actually expanding to the south towards Inca yet. Cree did not choose his pantheon at the moment. Well, I do see him finishing up his commercials quite quickly and following up with markets, so he gets his traders out as quickly as possible. He only has 4 cities, so I guess he does need only 1 extra trader, while he's definitely going to need to get another round of settlers. In the meantime, I'm pretty sure he also wants to get his campuses for the extra science, getting his government plaza towards the southeast. Interesting placement for government plaza. Is this going to be some sort of shenanigans with industrial industrial zones being set up over here, like 1 aqueduct, 2 aqueducts, and then some industrial zones in the middle, because it doesn't seem like it's that ideal. Okay, well, I guess it is what it is. We do have him finishing up his governor plaza in 1 turn, and he's gonna get the extra governor point, which is gonna definitely help him out. Plug in another one of these bonuses onto Magnus, or maybe another one. It's quite important to get these quickly. Calice is also gonna finish up his celestial navigation and put down his harbors. He desperately needs 7 population here in Nidaros, so he can get his governor plaza down also. While he is moving his settler to the east, he's gonna get a position while I was talking about right next to the mountain, so he can actually have a position to defend and also get a staging location on a possible attack against Babylon. Scythia getting smashed by a few of these units. I do see Scythia did get his archers out, and he's starting to take down these scouts that are trying to pillage his territory. We do have him also improving some more of these pastures, and I do notice Pingala is giving him quite a bit of science, 12 science per turn with 9 culture. Is actually putting him a little bit first of all on par on the science, but a little bit ahead on the culture. 12 and 6 for Cleopatra. We do have to see what is he gonna do after he's gonna finish all of these stables in his cities. Well, I imagine you can actually deduce 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1. It's 1 Maho plus 1 Scythia equals. We gotta, come on. 1 Maho plus 1 Scythia. What does it equal? What does it equal? What's with the next to the wait, the volcano destroyed the stone? No, wait, where? Wait, Gallic cap? Are you sure we're watching the same game? There's no volcano to the oh, this one. Oh, I see. Did he chop it or destroy it? Because this volcano does seem inert. No, it's active. Sorry, Butch Beam. Sorry. I was expecting actually to see some exploding volcanoes, but it looks like yeah, it's not exploding. Well, for some reason the graphical engine does not want to give us the extract information of those exploding lava cubes. Yeah, unlucky. Very unlucky. Well, Scythia still will need to get all of the production done. I do notice in the south, Governor Moksha has been established in Swedish territory, and we do have him with a religion. Feed the world and Defender of the Faith. He's going to get an extra +3 to defend against an attacking opponent. And of course, yes, I do see he did get his religion spread in all 3 of his cities very quickly. Getting the extra culture from his monuments is also going to be important for the oligarchy he's going to need, and for the upper other cards. Kisame is on 11 science and 5 culture with 33 production at the moment, while Maho is on 34. BenBeKer is on 37. It looks like BenBeKer does have a decent amount of production of his own, and that's before the encampments and the buildings in them. He's also going to be a bit late on the points for the Great Generals. While Egypt is making 1 point, I do see Scythia is making 2, and of course he's going to get more with the completion of the encampments and the buildings in them. We do see also Sweden making 1 general point, with the encampment being set to the east side. We will need to see him get at least 1 project so he secures one of the generals. It doesn't seem like Norway is going to get a general of his own to actually attack into Babylon. I would imagine this is going to be quite peaceful for some time now. While Gaul is going to want a sim, Inca is going to want a sim and try to get the trade routes going. And I believe this is where all of the action will be. This is where all of the action will be. We got Egypt here trying to make a line of defense with encampments. He's also putting down his barracks in his cities while he's getting another builder to help him improve his territory. Unfortunately, sitting on 3 cities will limit his choices later on in the game, but I do have to agree with him in one sense. It's not like he has where to go. Like, there's nowhere to go here. What would he just do, you know? Like, what was Sweden's religion? It was feed the world and defender. Yes. Isn't Egypt just dead? Travis Blonde is already cutting to the chase over here. I mean, why are you just talking about this like this? This game is still ongoing, man. We got over here Egypt. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a little bit of impression. Okay? Sorry. Okay, I mean, we got Egypt over here just trying to do his job, just trying to do his 3 cities, getting that general going, and then we got these warmongers next to him, man. They just came into the night turn everything on fire. And what would Egypt need to do then? He needs to go out, he needs to take out his opponents, needs to win against this war. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if BenBeKer is actually going to manage to do this in a 2 versus 1 situation. This is going to be quite hard, especially since Scythia is going to get this war machine going. You can see him building it right now, you know, 1 engine there, 1 engine there, 1 engine there. He's trying to get the coupling going between them. And we do have the gas that is going to be poured by Inca, right? Inca is going to be the founder. Nothing he can do. I mean, he can do quite some. No, he can do. He can stay alive for some time. The longer he stays alive, the better it is for his teammates. And the more chances he's gonna get to actually get one of these city-states with the help of one of his teammates. We do need to see if he's gonna get the opportunity to maybe levy a city-state here and then take it out with the units of that city-state, take out another city-state. And coming to that subject, we do have the next era started. And taking a look at this, the city-states, we got the CAD with Lahore for the military bonuses. Looks like Geneva with Anshan will be providing the science. Geneva is over here, southwest of Sweden, and we do have Anshan to the north of Babylon. Kagwana with Vilnius will be providing the culture bonuses. We got Chinguetti, Jerusalem, Nazca, and Yerevan for the religious bonuses, while Mexico City is going to be the only one with industry. I do not see any other. Okay, this is it. Oh, Mogadishu, sorry, Mogadishu for the trade bonuses. Only one city-state for the trade bonuses, not really gold heavy. Oh my god, look at that gold per turn, man. Look at that, gold per turn. Shadraw, 45 gold per turn on BenBeKer's team. He is going to get to fund all of the Egyptian units. Let's actually see if he's going to get what he needs over here to help out his team. Okay, so, Golden Ages. Monumentality Golden Age for Calice. He's using his 35th a turn to get his builders going, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want some settlers at some point. Usually the players do prefer to hard build the settlers rather than spend so much faith at once. We do have another holy site coming up from Christian side, and I do notice he's getting his granaries in Oslo. Can we get a prediction for the outcome of the game, please and thank you? Yes sir, we can. Gaul and Cree yields are massive. Yes. Okay, let's see. Start prediction for who will win. We do have religious Mongers on one side and PPDE on the other side. 30 minutes, let's go. Well, I'm gonna put the same prediction. Well, I should say a poll because I can't really do a prediction on Twitch. Give me a second. On YouTube, sorry, on YouTube. And just give me a second. Start a poll. Who will win? Religious Mongers or PPDE. There we go. PPDE kind of sounds like a political party. Why do I have the impression this kind of sounds like a political party? Anyway, Gaul and Cree yields. Let me take a look on quickly over here. 62 production on Matharz, and we do have 56 production on Shadraw. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not to mention their science and culture here. Now we do have to take a look at Maho with 47 production, 15 science, and 20 culture. He's getting his Saka horse archers out, managing to one turn them. He's also gonna need to get his Gavron Plaza with probably Warlord's Throne, so he can keep on pumping his units out. He does have his first Saka horse archer getting out of the city of Makeup and starting to move towards the south. We're going to need to take a look when he's also going to get to recruit one of these generals. He's 3.4 great general points a turn. While he's finishing up all of these stables, he's going to get more points per turn. We got Kisame, 11 science and 20 culture to the south of Scythia. He's also going to need to get a few units out, while at the moment he's focusing on getting a general. He's putting down Oracle, and you can see how important this is for him to get Oracle as quickly as possible. Well, this is a major sacrifice. Like, instead of getting a few units, like a few horses, 2 or 3 horses, he's still trying to be relevant to the later part of the game and get one of these wonders going. Oracle, very important for him, Oracle. Anyway, another settler coming up from Orebro, while Stockholm at the moment is not building something. I would imagine it should be a unit. He did choose to go for the Momentality Golden Age, and he's using his 27 Faith a turn to try to buy out as many builders as possible and improve his land. He's also going to have the opportunity to chop quite a few tiles here for that Oracle. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to go Autocracy. Yes, he will go Autocracy for the extra bonuses he's going to have towards Wonders, the extra 10%. I'm actually a bit surprised he's not using also the other the core V, right? The 15% production towards ancient and classical wonders. Well, it is what it is. Now we do have Ezzekiel here with a pen brush and voice golden age, still on 3 cities, getting his 4th towards the northwest. I do not see his 5th one getting out of his cities anywhere, getting trained. His Gavroplatz is going to finish in 2 turns from his city of Cusco, and of course with God of Craftsman, he's getting quite a bit of extra production from the horse tiles, not to mention a little bit of faith, but I wouldn't really call that amazing. He has some amazing chops from the stones in the city of Cusco, while I do notice at the moment he doesn't really need to fear Gaul. He definitely needs to get units or even cities to block these chokes with defenses, so he doesn't let Gaul with an easy way into his territory. And we do have BenBeKer also with 12 science and 17 culture. After he did manage to get his golden age, he went for Exodus of the Evangelist for the extra production towards military units, while he is finishing up his barracks in most of his cities with an encampment. We do have him also going for a granary in the city of Shedet. He feels like he doesn't have enough food. We do have him with Moksha establishing also in 2 turns in that city center. He's building Warlord's Throne from his capital's Gavron Plaza. While he did put down 2 of these sphinxes, he's getting a decent amount of faith and culture at the same time from those tiles. Matharz with 17 science and 21 culture. We do have him on 65 production, 4 cities, a 5th one coming out soon. He did put down multiple oppidums and starting to get the extra adjacency from the tiles improved next to them. You can see he chose stone circles as a pantheon. Getting this extra production is extremely valuable at this point. In Camon training projects, so he can get a general. This might actually deny a general from Egypt if he's not careful. If Egypt is not, oh my god, Egypt is not careful. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And he has a builder, and he has the will, and he has the power. Let's see. So Sweden is 1 general point per turn. He needs another project if he wants to get one. Scythia is 4.6. In 2 turns, he's going to get one. Egypt is on 4. So in 3 turns, he's going to get one. While Gaul will need at least 2 projects to get there. And he needs to get there in the next 2 turns. I don't think they can deny. I don't think they can deny. Unless Scythia gets projects here, I don't think they can deny. Anyway, it is what it is. They're going to deny it from somebody, right? They're going to deny it from Inca. They're going to deny it from Babylon. Yeah, I guess it's a deny, but a worthless deny. Anyway, it is what it is. Why would Gaul deny Egypt general? Oh, that's a... After I spoke so much, I actually realized with D. Beasley asking me that this is actually the civilization that he's allied with. Oh man, okay. I guess he's not gonna get to deny it. Then who is he gonna try to deny it, or who's he picking a general for? I think that's the question. Who is he picking a general for? Is he gonna want to, I guess, defend at some point against Scythia? But that's gonna be a lot later on in the game. Well, I guess everybody's gonna get a general. Nobody's denying anything here. I was actually excited to see some form of a race. I'm sorry, I was getting hyped up to see some form of a race. Didn't actually work out, unfortunately. It is what it is. Kicked up, Oli. Oh man, yeah, no, I'm blushing. It is what it is. Anyway, now we didn't have 2 more civilizations to talk about, right? Matharz, Shadraw over here with 20 science and 29 culture. We do have him getting another wave of settlers, 1, 2, 3 from his cities. He's gonna get on 7, and I do notice he did improve a few more of these deer tiles. Did choose Goddess of the Hunt for the extra gold he's gonna get from each of these improved camps, while he is getting all of his cities connected to the capital towards that Governor Magnus city, which I gotta say he kind of need some extra food here. This is not enough food to grow. Now we do have him also improving his amenities. I do see incense getting improved here. He does need to get the spice tiles improved, and I'm pretty sure the wine tile over here. What did he settle on? He settled on a jade. Okay, so he already has quite a few amenities improved in his territory. I do notice he did put down a Mickey Wap, but it's kind of a sad Mickey Wap with only 1 point of production. That's a bit sad. It is what it is. It's fine. You're gonna get other Mickey Waps. It is gonna be good. Anyway, now we do have him choosing to go for Pembrush and Voice as a major bonus here for his golden age. Flak Doe with a Penbrush and Voice golden age on Babylon. He does have 3 series at the moment, with Ancestral Hall coming up next turn. He's also gonna finish 2 other settlers soon. He's probably gonna get another settler here from Babylon, from the capital city, and it did start to improve quite a bit of his territory. Put down Hanging Gardens, didn't actually go for it. He's maxing out the gold per turn he's making, so he can actually feed as much gold as they need to BenBeKer. BenBeKer here is gonna rely on Shadraw's 59 gold and Flak Doe's 25, so he can actually get enough enough resources and units against his opponent. I'm actually quite curious if they're gonna buy him something over here. I would imagine a horse over would be extremely valuable at this moment in time to go against Sweden, if he does have the horse technology. Okay, next turn he's gonna have the horse technology. Inca loses settler? What? No. He's getting attacked though. The city of Ayacucho is getting attacked. Wait, did he lose a settler? I don't think he lost a settler. Maybe it was close to losing a settler to Babylon, but then Babylon is fine. No, Babylon is the opponent of Inca. Yes, and we do have Norway here, the ally of Inca. Okay. I see Magnus says established in the city of Oslo, while we do have Governor Platz actually chosen in Nidaros for the audience chamber, and I do notice he's getting his harbors in all of the other cities. Christiansand is having a serious problem growing. It's still 2 turns away from getting to its second population point, as you can see. Yeah, that's a major issue. He's gonna get his shrine out, but he doesn't have Feed the World. Well, that would have been nice to have Feed the World. It was close. Okay, it was close. Well, it's Sabo Kibidon can still knock on the doorstep of Ayacucho. I don't think he's gonna take it, but he can still try to do it. There are no units actually defending the main cities of Inca, and I do notice his Governor Plaza and his campus is exposed over here. Okay, campus is coming in from the Gaul, getting his audience chamber in Adoa Tucan. We don't have him with that much space, but he can definitely keep on settling towards the southeast with a few more cities. I see 1, 2, 3 at least that he could get over here. Now in the north, Cree will also need to expand to the east side, while the first attacks are starting to get out from Scythia to go against Egypt. We do have the Mariano Chariot archers double the amount of damage against the Saka horse archers. I mean, Did you guys put your money on Scythia here? Because looking at the damage on these Mariano Chariot archers, I'm not that confident Scythia is gonna win this war. Is everybody confident enough that Scythia is gonna win this war? Let's see, chat. Is this happening? Let's see. What are you guys predicting? Where are you putting your points in? You know, that's a very good baseline. Where are you considering putting the points in? Oh, I see. You're putting that in PPDE. You're putting it on Egypt. Okay, you're putting it on Egypt. Very nice. Okay, very nice. We got horses coming on from the city of Sis, and again, they do have enough gold to actually straight up buy 2 horses if they want to. I'm a bit curious why they are not actually getting that going. Anyway, he did manage to recruit a general. We got a general here on Scythia. We got a general here on Sweden. Sweden is still busy building wonders like Temple of Artemis and getting Oracle and trying to get, you know, probably a theater square where they can have some laughs, so maybe a tavern to go to party and so on, but not really any kind of defensive units. It's yeah, it is what it is. I don't think Egypt will die completely, but they might lose a city or 2. Automatic. Okay, you think they're gonna actually lose a city or 2? I don't know. I guess we're gonna need to see how strong these units will be. So gonna be real tough for them. To be honest, I think Scythia kind of lost the momentum. So let me explain my thought pattern here. Scythia usually is a very aggressive civilization with very strong bonuses at the beginning, right? You get the extra +5, you get those units to move quickly, you get the Saka horse archer who can do damage from afar. It gets it also gets the extra bonuses from the general. Because he doesn't have a standing army right now to attack on the doorstep of Rakedet, he's gonna give the opportunity to Rakedet to get enough units to counter his attack. right? So basically the first momentum, the first stage where Scythia could have been extremely impactful against his opponent, it's just left, it's gone. So Maho here on 17 science and 30 culture, he's probably going to need to wait for a later on timing with maybe a stronger unit, maybe a courser, maybe a knight to go against his opponent. If not, it's just gonna be a slow down Irel war type of like stalemate fight. Everybody's shooting stuff just to, you know, shoot stuff and just you know, expend some ammunition. The guy should have just gone big sim and cleaned up. His spawn was amazing. Wait, what are you talking about? Also, it's not Egypt caged by Scythia in Sweden. It's the other way around. I think Captain Diabetes is onto something. I think it's the other way around by the looks of it. And again, they're not making use of their gold. I would have definitely expected to see some gold usage here, especially since they have like what, 300 of plus gold in the bank. That's so much gold that they're not using right now. They're not putting it to work, right? You know, how is that saying that money is made to flow? Basically, you know, gold is made to flow also. Now we do have to take a look what kind of units he's gonna get. It looks like still more settlers from Maho. He wants to expand towards the north, and finally he's gonna get a horse out from Pokrovka. He's gonna also get a fourth encampment in the south, while Makeup is gonna finish up his monument for the extra culture. I do notice they don't really have a lot of gold between the team members here on religious Mongers, while I would imagine they're gonna get those trade routes singing. Yes, we do have the first one from Calice going towards the south, towards Kitukara, which will significantly increase their gold per turn. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to see also harbor coming up here in Kitukara, so it makes everything much better, especially on the trade route scene. Governor Reina at some point will need to be plugged in also. Ezzekiel is 2 turns away from celestial navigation, and he's gonna get a harbor afterwards. Now looking at his horses, he's also getting some units out so he can plug out the chokes to the east and to the north, so gold doesn't actually get a free entrance. We also got some horses here from Gaul. I would say one horse from Gaul while he's finishing up his oppidums and a new line of settlers. He does want as much as possible to have the extra garrison defense on each of his cities to be prepared against any kind of encroaching opponent. We do have the horses of Scythia that just got out of his cities moving towards the southeast, but his Saka horse archers are getting hunted down in the forest here by these Egyptian Mariano chariot archers, and it does seem like the Marianos are definitely going to win this time. We do have quite a bit of advantage from these Marianos going against their opponents. One disadvantage is they don't actually benefit from Trug Track. I don't know what this guy is doing here, but it does not give the bonus points to Mariano chariot archers. It will give the bonus points towards like swordsmen, horses, and so on, not Marianos. Oh, please, BenBeKer, or please somebody from Petits, think of buying 2 horses over here. If with 2 horses, like 2 extra horses, I'm pretty sure Sweden would lose at least 1 city. But they need to get it now. If they don't get it now, it's too late. Well, they should have gotten it like 2 turns ago when he got horseback riding, but he didn't. So yeah. Anyway, coming to what's going on here, we got the builders getting out also of the cities of Gaul. I did notice the feudalism typing is starting to come in very quickly. We do have Matharz 5 turns away from feudalism. He does want to pre-build these builders, like get them with the 30% card off activated, and then leave them on 1 turn, discover feudalism, plug in the +2 card, and bam, you get like +5 builders everywhere with the 30% off card anyway. That's pretty good, right? Pretty cheap. Instead of his quadruple encampment Andy, I mean Sweden went Oracle and Temple of Artemis, he might just die anyway. You're not wrong, but I guess we need to see, because at the moment it kind of feels like they're disrespecting BenBeKer here a little bit, and maybe it's because of his name in the Civ GG when he actually when we were in the poll, in the draft over there, he was saying that he's the King of Angels and he's the Prince of Dragons and so on. Like, he had a very long name. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they're trying to put it to the test, you know, like some people, sometimes when you try to say stuff and, you know, some other people will try to put it to the test to see, well, is that true? Let's see. Click the button. Click the button. Let me get back my streams. It's a bit annoying, I gotta say, that I always need to switch back my screens from time to time. Okay, builders getting out from Ezzekiel. Well, we do have 2 horses able to defend his coast, and yet he's getting that trader from Kitukara right on time to start working on the hangar next turn. On the harbor next turn. We do have him also with the new builders from Kuchu. While I do see finally Babylon is starting to get a few encampments down, I'm pretty sure Flak Doe over here is realizing that he's gonna need to do something about his next door opponent Calice on the west side, not to mention Ezzekiel in the south, and while his allies are fighting on the east side, and they will have a very enraged BenBeKer here doing as much chaos as possible. We will need to see if peace will reign on the west, or it will be more war. Well, we do have the Scythia and Saka horse archers getting pushed back by these Egyptian Marianos. There is one archer here from Sweden which is doing quite a bit of damage against these Marianos from afar. They just can't get there. And yes, we do have a horse that will probably need to get in there, but usually the players do want to get some last moves going, so they don't give the opportunity to their opponents to react to it. Still very surprising that we have so few units from Scythia. Maho is getting more settlers out in the north and in the northwest. He's gonna be on 2, 4, 6 cities pretty soon, while he's gonna finish his 4th encampment. He's also gonna put more of these pastures online. Getting that extra culture and extra production is gonna be important. I do not see yet any campuses down, and I gotta say he's creeping very, very close to feudalism. He's gonna need to start pre-building those builders just as everybody else is. That will actually give him so many chops for his units. He might actually chop an army with those, and a knight army would be extremely good against Egypt if he can get there, if he can get to knights quickly. Stirrups, come on, let's go. Anyway, we've got so many of these Marianos getting out of the Egyptian cities. You do see he's building them, one turning them, while his opponents are definitely not taking this very seriously. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I think they're definitely underestimating Egypt over here. Don't underestimate chariot archers until the next era. Yes, exactly, right. Next era, totally good. This era, this is pretty good. They're pretty good right now. What is that Sweden Government Plaza building? Wait, what did he go for? Whoa. Sweden wait, he's going for audience chamber. Yeah, I mean, you know, it is what it is. He wants the amenities, man. He wants his people to be happy, you know, stand and talk in the middle of that with an open ceiling. You know, you get to feel the breeze. You feel the smells of the cities. Ooh, somebody did. Oh my god. Athena, not right now. No, I'm kidding. Sweden might lose that city. He might actually lose this city. We got that swordsman coming from the north, and yes, the Saka horse archers are trying to pepper him with their shots from the north, while we do have a horse from Scythia also starting to get into position over here to do some damage. We do need to see if we will have a successful campaign to take the city of Orebro. I'm pretty sure BenBeKer is going to want to get in there with one of his horses. That city is only 30 strength, but that also means it will require multiple hits from the horses to take it down. We don't have that many Mariano chariot archers with enough damage, and they also have a minus 17 penalty when attacking cities. Okay, more finally Scythia's waking up. We got quite a few of these Saka horse archers coming out from his territory. I do see makeup would definitely require a bit more production over here. It's only 2 turning a Saka horse archer, not 1 turning it. I also see a horse coming up from Pokrovka while his Government Plaza building was chosen. It's not built yet, and I don't think that's Wall of Throne. I think that's actually Ancestral Hall by the looks of it. Interesting. We did have Warlord's Throne over here. No, it is Warlord's Throne. Never mind. It is Warlord's Throne. My bad. Now, we definitely need to see if he's gonna get these units in time, because it does seem like Egypt is creeping closer each turn with more and more units, and he has so many of them coming out of his cities. His allies are also doing a lot of gold. Hey, man, oh man, they have gold for you. Come on, man. You gotta get that. You gotta get that. I'm so confused why they are, or what are they planning to use actually those gold control points over here. Would definitely love to see a bit more of a spanking being done, especially since Egypt is right here on the front line. He can easily get those resources and turn them into units and send them on their merry way. Hanging Gardens coming out from Ratumakos. This was getting built for some time now. Of course, he's going to get his wave of builders going around, and I do want to see what's going on here. Egypt is going to pillage the iron tile. Okay, not that big of an issue. There's another island tile over here, but we do have BenBeKer managing to get to... No, he didn't kill the Saka. The Saka is still alive. Well, they're gonna get the promo. These suckers are gonna start getting the promotions, and they're gonna be quite deadly. Well, we do have Egypt also with a need to actually get more units in the south, and as you can see over here, the fact that this lake is in between him and his opponent's cities is throwing a wrench in his plans. We do need to see how quickly he can get there. And remember what I said, 2 more horses. Imagine if he would have had 2 more horses. This encampment would have been dead. Cities would have been how to say, would have gotten sieged. Well, we do have Norway on the other side of the planet getting his stave churches. This is the unique, the replacement, I should say, temple in the holy sites, which will give him 1 point of production on these tiles, on the improved resources on the coast. And it should give him 1 extra faith point also. Yeah, there we go. We got 1 extra faith point. So increasing his faith point and also giving him more production, it's quite powerful. We do have him also getting the first horse out from Nidaros. I do notice he's getting a few more holy sites in the south, and he did get another settler to move in the south of Vilnius to settle. Wait, whoa, Calice? I mean, no, it's fine. Inca is actually... How is he escorting with that weak of a scout, man? I mean, I don't know who's escorting who. Is the settler escorting the scout? That's kind of how it feels, right? The settler is escorting the scout. Anyway, you know, we do have more settlers coming up from Inca with 2, 4, 6 cities pretty soon. We're going to need to see what is he going to do over here against the Gaul right next to him. Not gonna be happy with the Gaul right next to him. Okay, major problems happening here. Maho is gonna get the opportunity to kill quite a few of these Marian chariot archers without giving them the opportunity to react. We're going to need to see if he's gonna be fast on the buttons, and is he gonna have the fastest finger in the west, well, in the game. Yeah, well, I guess that's 1 unit down. That's 2 units down. Okay, 2 units down. It looks like the Marianos are starting to lose their grasp over here on the reality. They need to do more damage, and they cannot do more damage. Finally, some more horses coming around from Egypt. We do have Sweden getting more archers out, and also putting a little bit more work into swordsman. He's still building amphitheaters. My man, you have a very enraged Egypt next to you. You need to get units, my friend. Get the units out. Anyway, they are on the same team, so it's safe. Plus. Egypt has 100 MP. Fast Asger, good evening, sir, and welcome. And then Syria and Sweden combined. Oh, is it just me, or are the games played between lesser known teams are finished faster than the games between more experienced players? Could the cause be that in such matches bolder strategies are being used more oftenly? Yes, Captain Diabetes, yes. Yes and no. As in, on one side there are border strategies, and on the other side, usually the more experienced players do know how to counter their opponents, whatever they do. So usually the game goes like counter until the end of the game, or the more experienced players, while at some point somebody from the less experienced players is not going to know exactly how to counter something, or he's not going to have the vision of his opponent at the perfect moment in time to actually see what he needs to be doing. So yeah, their opponents are going to get an advantage, and I guess we're waiting to see how this is going to play out, because definitely we're going to have Norway over here with the opportunity to go against Babylon. We're going to have still Sweden fight off Egypt. Egypt is doing exactly what he needs to be doing, doing as much damage against his opponents as possible, keeping Maho and Kisame as low as he can. He's basically derailing two civilizations by sacrificing his own, giving a chance to his teammates to try to get back up. Now, it won't be easy, especially with Pakachuchi and Calice. It won't be easy. Now, Inca next to Gaul here. Gaul is definitely a beast in the game right now. 29 science, 45 culture with 115 production already. We got Shadraw here also with 129. Babylon next to them. Look at this, 94 production, 14 science, 27. But here it's already on 246 cities, and he's getting the Colosseum from Mashka Shapir. We do have him getting his 7th city also on the west side, finishing up his encampments and getting his pilgrims over the extra food. It's gonna be quite an empire here to go against. Harald Hardrada will have a run for his money. And yes, at the moment we do have a lot more gold on Le Petit than we do have on religious Mongers. So all in all, this actually puts us in quite a predicament. We do need to see if Ben is going to actually manage to get the city of Orebro, because at the moment he's just banging on the doorstep and also killing some of these archers, not really doing damage against the city center itself. We do have him in the north getting that line of Marion Chert archers to push back the Scythian units, while Scythia still needs to select his production capabilities here in his cities. We're going to need to see if he's going to keep on building, training these Saka horse archers, or if he's getting something else. Well, finally he's getting his warlord's throne there in 5 turns, and I do notice he did deploy a general next to Miriv, where he is trying to kill the city of Mogadishu. Okay, I mean that's gonna take quite a few units away from this, and I gotta say yes, that's gonna also put him right next to Matharz, right next to Ambiorix, which is gonna have an exposed city towards Scythia. This city of Noviodunum, that might be taken down. We do have James of Saint. Oh, never mind. It's James of Saint. James is here. It's fine. We're saved over here. We got great bath also finished in the city center. We got some workshops getting in, and of course he's finishing up his builders from everywhere. Sweden thinks that encampment tile is invincible, mountain tile or something. That guy has nothing but archers. Yes, Lolo, he does. I mean, the archers are still doing the work. I gotta be honest with this. Okay, sure, he lost his encampment. He still has quite a bit of strength. Look at that. He's taking down the horse. 1-1 trade, encampment for an archer. It is what it is, you know, encampment for a horse, I mean. It looks like in the north, the Scythian Hasaka horse archers are still doing significant damage against the Egyptian units, managing to push 2 back while they're getting some promotions up. We do have swordsman in the north trying to block any kind of movement from the Egyptian units on that side of the city center, and he's getting the ancient walls. Look, we might have actually overestimated the power of Egypt. I do know, I mean, he could have definitely put a little bit more work, like, you know, those extra turns I was talking about. The horses needed to be bought then, not now, but yeah, I guess it is what it is. We're going to need to see him force his opponents to deploy more units to defend against him, which is good. This is exactly what he needs to be doing. We do have Scythia trying to get also a few more campuses. We do have finally heavy chariots coming out from his cities, and looking at the tech side here, he's 12 turns from stirrups, 1 turn away from civil service to get his military alliance going. I do see BenBeKer over here is, wait a second, he's only on 26 culture. He's not that big in the culture screen. Does he actually have a military alliance? No, he doesn't. He's going for his mysticism right now. Okay. Well, 4 turns for Colosseum to finish. We do have Babylon. Also, by the way, the triangle of doom over here between Babylon, Gaul, and Cree does seem very thick. This is like basically Chad-like spawns over here for them. We do need to see if Calice is going to manage to get the production necessary for, and of course everything else, the stats necessary for the next part of the game. Since we do have him on 20 science and 47 culture, his cities are not growing as quickly as he would like to, so he could actually place down a few more campuses and at the same time finish up his harbors from everywhere. You can see Salzburg still needs 2 turns to get a campus, to get a harbor going. Christian Sand is barely getting to the 4th population next turn, even though it was placed like 15 turns ago. We do have Stavager, still needs 5 turns for the campus, and so on and so forth. So everything here is slowing down actually on Calice. Well, he does have a decent amount of faith per turn. 141 faith is not something you want to pass by, and I'm sure we might actually see some berserkers doing mischief in the lands of Babylon at some point. I would love to see that. I'm not sure if it will happen, but I would love to see that. He could even send them across the seas over here, where he's sending his longships to get into the territory of Egypt from the backside, but that's a significant investment of time and resources. I don't think he's gonna do it. It would just be awesome for us to see it, not really a good strategy. Okay, Egypt getting some more Marian touches in the south. He did manage to, well, not do anything actually. This one doesn't have movement. This one lost movement. This one, well, the horse still has movement, but he doesn't want to lose the tile. I do see there are more horses. Oh, actually, he could get the tile. This one lost the movement, though. He doesn't have more movement. Oh, well. Looks like the amazing army of Egypt was a bit too late on attacking the city of Orebro. And Oracle has been built safely. Kisame did manage to get great writers. He's using his amphitheaters. I mean, guys, we gotta give it to him. This guy made it work. Made it work against a very hard, actually. Look at Egypt putting so much military against him, and he's making this work. He's even allowing his people to have the culture, you know, to go to places like amphitheater, stay in the open space, you know, crack some seats, listen to some actors over there doing some plays, having some fun with everybody else, while just a few kilometers afterwards, you know, it's fine. They're gonna fight on the... This is basically their experience, you know. They go get the muscles of fighting Egypt, and then they come back home and they show everybody, oh, look at my tattoo, man. Oh, look at my muscles, man. They're getting out. Yeah, very good. Oh man, I did meet some Egyptians over there. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. Makes sense. Meanwhile, Orebro, yeah, Orebro is is the experience maker, I should say. LGS, good evening, sir. What is the religion of Sweden? Yes, it has Defender of the Faith. Yes, it does. And Feed the World and Defender of the Faith. Ezzekiel, also good evening, sir. Anyone Colosseum? Yes, there we go, Babylon. He's 2 turns away from Colosseum. Well, looks like Sweden lost one of his 2 swordsmen. And I do see new horses are getting in. We do need to see if they're gonna actually bounce against these archers and take them down. Orebro is still trying to get the ancient walls going, while he did deploy Victor in that city center, also getting another +3 from the garrison commander, making this quite a bastion to kill. We do have BenBeKer also needing a lot more units to actually get into the front line. Not really good territory to fight in, especially with the marshals and these forests keeping the vision away from Orebro. Oh well, it is what it is. We do have a lot of heavy chariots actually going towards the west side, getting deployed towards the city of Mogadishu, which means Scythia is preparing an all-out attack against Matharz. I mean, I told you, this is Maho. Maho is the sword of their team over here. We do need to see how Maho is gonna try to surgically strike the opponent and make them concede over here. We got quite a few horses also getting out from Babylon City, so moving towards the west side and towards the south, so he can keep an eye out on both of his next door neighbors. While yes, I do see Norway is getting a few horses of his own to the east of Kristiansand. Doesn't really look like a pillage squad, nor does it look like an attacking squad. We do have campuses being placed down here from finally the city of Oslo. Okay, well, I guess that is a +2. He didn't really have any other choices. We do have a harbor here from Kristiansand, and I do have to point out Calice is making 43 gold a turn, but then Shadraw is on 152. Definitely the gold per turn here on Le Petits is much better, like so much gold per turn, and the science and culture alongside. It looks like Shadraw is unstoppable with this spawn. 2, 4, 6, 7 cities, going for his 8th, putting down his aqueducts and finishing up his pyramids. He did manage to get quite a few of those builders with the feudalism and the 30% off. We do have him following up with his campuses now, and I do see we're not that far away from getting into the next era. It was kind of a slow era, but it's good. You know, we got that time to talk about each and every one of their moves. Mania Shukoblik, hello there, sir, and welcome. Where money? Where money? Yes, where money? That is a very good question. Lolo is making a very good point here. Cree's stats are busted. Such a difference in production. Yes, Maho military is split, so I doubt he can do much damage. Yes, I don't really like this, by the way, but it is what it is, right? We do have them trying to do what they're trying to do. Okay, well, they did take out one of these Saka horse archers. The Egyptian Mariano chariot archers still need to get into the position to attack the city of Orebro, which is going to finish the ancient walls in 2 turns. In the meantime, some of these archers are going to take pot shots at the horses, and it looks like this one will go down. There just aren't enough units of the classical era here to help Egypt keep on punching through the Swedish defenses. Now, we do need to see if Scythia is going to get the money for the upgrades. We do still have him 7 turns out from getting stirrups, and you do see he can maybe pillage a mine, but that's about it over here in Mogadishu, and that's what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna pillage the mine, keep that city under siege, work the Saka horse archers damage against them, get some promotion points, and then use the gold against his opponent. Matharz over here is definitely gonna have a few strong units. The swordsmen are gonna move to the east. He has the signs to go for men at arms, and he is going for the military tactics in 5 turns with a divine right in 1 turn. We did also have him getting the 150 fortification points in the city of Noviodunum from James of St. George, while he probably deployed it somewhere else, but I don't see him anymore. Oh, in Durecortrum, he deployed him here. Okay, we got some theater squares coming around. He did choose to go for audience chambers in the Gavron Plaza, specializing building of choice. And in the north, of course, Cree just keeps on simming. He's so happy right now. Like, Shadraw is so happy, just simming over here, getting the points rolling for his teammates. Well, we're just on time to take a look at the Colosseum finish up in the lands of Babylon, and we do see more pilgrims are coming up from his city, so he gets the extra food on all of these tiles, all of the improved tiles next to the fresh water. Look at these 3-3 sheep tiles, 5-2-2 bananas in the capital. Also notice him building a few more horses. He definitely wants to go west side here and defend his cities. Anyway, now let's see. Is this gonna be over when the wars, or this is over already? This kind of feels over already, right? For Egypt, like that attack is just not where it should have been. Not enough units, not close enough, not fast enough to get Sweden. Well, I guess it was a good try. It was a good try. Oh, we do have a boat from Norway just trying to find out if he can pillage something. The Mahabodhi temple also coming up from Stavager. We do have Norway improving as many of these coastal resources as he could get his builders on, and getting some more libraries. He's still on 33 science and 58 culture, while Flak Doe is on 18 and 49. Looks like he has a bit of an advantage over his next door neighbor here. The Gaul per turn on 70 with 97 production and 166 faith. Well, I still have to point out Matharz is on 158 production. We do have Shadraw 173 production. Massive difference in production actually on 3 players versus all of the players of religious Mongers. That's pretty strong. Baraglov, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. Honestly, Egypt can die and they would still win. It might be. Actually, that thought crossed my mind while I was talking about their production points and their science points and so on. It kind of feels like even if they lose BenBeKer here, it's fine if, for example, Cree is not going to have an alliance, right? They will, like a military alliance. They can do the other alliance with him, and the goal with Babylon is just going to do a military, and that's it. It's fine. I think Scythia needs to sim instead of encampment and let Christina Irel. Well, Scythia actually wants to, how to say, take on 2 wars at the same time, and I think he's expanding too much over here. Wow, wait, Cree did actually levy this? Well, that's not gonna help. Or maybe, let's see. No, that's not gonna help. We do have Scythia with a trebuchet doing massive amounts of damage against that city center every turn, and I'm pretty sure he has enough firepower to take that city all together now. Even with the horse inside of Mogadishu, he should have enough damage. Like that's you know, a little bit of damage from 4 of these Saka horse archers, maybe 5 ones, and then do the damage with the trebuchet, which is definitely putting it low enough to be attacked here. There's only 1 horse from Matharz who could actually do the damage, and I'm pretty sure after the city is going to be taken over, these levied units are just going to disappear. I do have Matharz building a line of defense, and he did manage to get the general from the beginning. He's also getting his campuses up for the extra science, and while he's already on 44 and 72, you can imagine he is going to get very quickly a lot more science than Tomidis. We do need to see if there's any movement happening here. Looks like BenBeKer still is doing damage to the Swedish units, but the walls are up in the city of Orebro, and I'm pretty sure that city is going to survive for a while. We do have more Marian chariot archers moving to the front line while they're keeping tabs on the Saka horse archers. You can see they're trying to do as much damage as they can. Still, the Sakas are remaining alive with a sliver of health, getting their promotions up and coming back to fight for another day. Mogadishu has been taken down. Looks like there was a successful city takeover over there. This is it. Flak Doe is saying something. What's happening here? Is this another emergency? Or is this a tactical pause? Gaul has coast, so he can get the important 4 diplo points for defending. CC? I don't think it's a CC. I don't know what it is. Matharz has problems. De Punesa? What is this? De Punesa. What? Okay. He lost them? What does this mean? Chat. Help me out here. What does this mean? Matharz a de problem de Punesa. De Punese. Actually. Wait. Did you respond? His problem is Egypt? Yeah. Wait, let me try Google Translate. Is it broken again? De problem de Punese. Whoa. What do you mean bed bug problems? That sounds terrible, man. You don't even need to joke about that. Okay. It's okay, the bed bug. Okay, I see. Well, I hope he doesn't have that problem, to be honest. I really hope he doesn't have that problem. I gotta be honest, and when I got to France, I was remembering the stories I heard, like the news stories we saw on TV with the bed bugs in Paris and so on and so forth, that I actually tore apart bed, you know, like got everything away from the bed and then remade it. so I don't have any one of those insects over there, or at least I can see it so I can avoid it. Anyway, it was fine. It was all good. From what I understand, there was a lot of scaremongering going around with the bed bugs. Exactly, right? Better to be safe than sorry. And I was quite tired at that, like after the first day, because I didn't get that much sleep, and my plane was like at 8 a.m. When I got through the flight and I got to the hotel and so on, I was quite I needed a bit of peace, you know, needed like 1 hour and 2 hours to get my bearing straight. Yeah. I got a paid week off work when the hospital I work at got bedbugs from a patient in the emergency room. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible, yeah. I understand it's quite a hard process to actually get rid of them. You need to clean everything. It's a very annoying insect. An extremely, how to say, successful at reproducing insect, I guess. Anyway, we do have Scythia trying to get that attack going against Gaul. Gaul is going to get the stronger units pretty soon. Military tactics coming up next turn, and he is going to get these Matharz over here upgraded. He does have the gold per turn and the gold in the bank, no problems. While we will see Scythia try to get his upgrades from the heavy chariots, I think he's not going against the correct target with those heavy chariots turning into knights. Since Gaul does have the science and he does have the production, I'm pretty sure it's it's a harder target to go against instead of Egypt. And if he doesn't deal with Egypt, Egypt is just gonna still be a problem here for them, a thorn in their back on the right side. They will probably consider Egypt as how to say, irrel over here, and they're not gonna put more pressure on him. But it looks of it, they are getting a few heavy chariots. Okay, hopefully we're gonna see some knights, finger crossed. Now we're going to need to see when they will decide it's a good moment to go against Egypt. Yes, we do have some Norwegian Viking longships starting to pillage the tiles of Rakedet and taking down those sphinxes. That's pretty good. While Marino jet archers are going to need to do something about it. It does seem like the trader is going to be safe. It's one tile off the coast, so he's not going to get into the grasp of Calice's longships. We do have a few units coming out from Babylon, quite a few units actually going to the west of Babylon, Babylon's main city, while Norway is starting to wrap around Vilnius. Maybe is he actually going to want to take this city? Wow, Vilnius actually was very productive over here with so many galleys coming out. We do have Mahabodhi Temple still being built in the city of Stavanger, with 3 more turns to go until the next era. We do need to see if they're going to manage to get their golden ages. Looks like Calice is going to get his, and also 3 turns from Grandmaster Chapel. We do have Maho 10 points out. He's gonna lose his golden age if he doesn't do something about it. He is hard building his knights from quite a few cities and getting Saka horse archers, while he doesn't really have the goal from his teammates to upgrade. Still getting pushed by Egypt and losing quite a few units. I would imagine also his amenities are suffering because of all of the fighting here. -3 amenities in the capital, in the other cities as well. -6 in Basilic. Like, what is this? 3 production over here? It's 16 production only on that city center. Well, Pokrovka is 21.6. Yeah, that's what war is gonna do to you. What can I say? Kisame here, 59.55. That he did secure his golden age and getting a few more of these faith points going. He did have monumentality golden age, so he has the ability to use that faith to buy out so many builders, and he did use it to its maximum effectiveness here. I do see Ezzekiel on 47.55. We do have him still needing to get oh no, 7.8 points out from getting the golden age. He's having a hard trouble. He got his Capagnan, and where is his Warakak? Where is his Warakak? He needs to get to the Warakaks. Oh no. Okay, he needs it now. Does he have a scout somewhere? He does. Yes, he does have a scout. He does have the upgrade. He could get the upgrade. Okay, that's 4 very important points here for Ezzekiel to get. I don't think he has one. Maybe he got one, but I don't think he has one. But anyway, we do have BenBeKer also 55.55. He needs 55, so he's gonna keep his golden age. Matharz is 54.58, needs 4 more points, and I do see him getting more builders, getting amphitheater, getting campus, defending, upgrading his men-at-arms, doing massive amounts of damage against Scythia. Doesn't need to worry about anything here. Maho is gonna be defended. Ooh, that's not what Maho wanted. That is definitely not what Maho wanted. We do have also to take a look at Shadraw with 71 out of 66 points. We do have him getting a few units of his own to push back the Inca units from the north and finishing up his workshops in multiple cities. For a ministry, Mixivochik for the extra diplomatic favor per turn, or I should say influence towards city-states, and then turning into diplomatic favor from that. We do have markets getting out from his cities in the southwest, and yes, we did have him with Liang, Moksha, Magnus. Where is his Pingala? There's no Pingala yet, so there's still quite a bit of science to be made here. 71 science, 78 culture with 260. What? 268 points of production here on Cree, and he just keeps on going, man. Okay, I mean, that's I don't think that number should be shown to their opponents, because they're gonna be crying. That's quite a difference between the numbers of production of any of the religious Mongers production and his production. 269 points. Anyway, Flak Doe is going to be 25 science and 62 culture. Looks like he has a hard time getting his science going. He did make the sacrifice of getting his Colosseum, and now he needs to build up his Palgums, getting more commercials, and be careful about the west side. Calice is on 41 science and 57 culture here. Still needs to get his Grandmaster Chapel. He does have a decent amount of faith per turn. I would imagine if he starts buying out units with faith, this is going to be a problem for Babylon. We do have a battery ram coming up from Oslo, and this kind of gives gives us the message. First of all, it kind of feels like Norway is going to want to take out Vilnius and then will want to keep on going against Babylon here. Babylon already knows that he's going to need to do some defense, and he's getting encampments out from his new city of Shapadum. While he's going to finish up his Pelgums, he's putting some of these heavy chariots in production. Okay, anything happening here? No, horses died. Basically, that's what's happening here. The horses died. And a lot of Scythia and Saka horse archers died also. I gotta give it to these Egyptian Mariner chariot archers. If they were faster on this, they could have definitely dealt more damage. Gaul is going into the normal age. That is a problem, actually. Gaul going into the normal age. Is it gonna be that big of a problem? I don't think so. He has a lot of culture and science anyway. He's getting amphitheaters. He's gonna recruit some writers. It should be fine. It should be fine. Whoa, look at Sweden go. Tengri writer points at 10 over here, trying to get each and every one of these. Okay, well, Cree is on Imhotep, he's gonna recruit at this turn. Gaul is also on 11 great engineer points at 10, while Cree was only on 5. He did get a few projects. Cree making 12 merchant points at 10. We got Inca on 2.3. Gaul is on 4. Babylon on 8, and that's about it. So it looks like Cree will have free reign over these merchants. He did manage to pick up Zankian, while he did get also Ipfadlan. And did he get the third one? Not yet. There's no third one yet. Marco Polo would be the third one. I do notice he just got Imhotep, and I do see him also getting Hypatia for the free library and the +1 science for each of his libraries. Can't believe I actually did make a blister on my feet from walking in Paris so long. Kick. Anyway, it is what it is. I think they are trying Christina Culture Victory, but if Free Sim, Babylon, Gaul, and Cree let that happen, that's just bad. Oh, well, they will try. Yes, they will try. Okay, they will try to get a culture victory here from Kisame, but the amount of production he already spent into dealing with Egypt might actually slow him down considerably to keep up with the Gaul and the Shadraw. Gaul and Shadraw will have a lot of culture going into the next turn, and I'm pretty sure after the production capabilities are going to be up from Cree, he's going to switch towards theater squares, not really encampments, even though encampments could also be a plan here to just take out his opponents. Shouldn't be that hard to actually go against Maho's 23 science and 34 culture, since Maho has been fighting for so long. His amenities in his cities are suffering. His total empire stats are being kept down because of the low amenities, because his people are not happy, and that even if he does have a lot of cities, he just cannot get out of the irrelevant position unless he stops the war or wins the war. It doesn't look like he's winning the war. One of the suggestions I had at the beginning was he definitely should have put his full force against Egypt, and he probably would have had a good chance of taking out Egypt. And he chose to go to the west side and do some damage against Gaul. Gaul just, you know, flexed a finger and got an army out, basically. It was so easy for him to get this. We got one more turn, and it looks like ding 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 ding. Let's see, what do we have here? Come on, show us the money. Only way forward for religious mongers is to kill Babylon and Egypt. Hard task, but not impossible. Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if they can kill Babylon, to be honest. I think they are trying Christina. Okay. Or am I too pessimistic about their changes? Babylon normal age. Yes. Normal age Maho. Golden Age Calice, Golden Age Kisame, Golden Age Ezzekiel, Golden Age BenBeKer, Golden Age Matharz. He did get it. Gaul over here is gonna get it. Shadraw is in a Golden Age, and Flak Doe is normal age, unfortunately. 34 science, 47 culture next to Calice's 42 and 63. I can't really say it's that bad, to be honest. It's not that bad, guys. It's fine. He can get out of this. It's all good. I mean, trust, you know, trust in the power of the Flak Doe. 90 out of 56 Norway. Yes, cool. 93. Yes, he got so many era squares. Maho normal is bigger deal. Yes, I agree. Maho is gonna have a problem over here getting his stats up and being competitive in the next part of the game. I do have to say that we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes for them to get their Congress going, and we're gonna come back after that to talk a little bit about what happened in the Congress and keep on watching the action unfolding between Egypt, between Sweden, and of course Scythia over here. Is Norway free inquiry second? Norway is, yes, free inquiry second. There are 117 science with 63 culture. He definitely will have quite a bit of an, how to say, advantage over here against Flak Doe. I don't think it's gonna be that strong of an advantage. I guess we'll see. I guess maybe I'm not trusting enough over here the power of Norway. It's been a long time since I've actually seen the berserkers go attack somebody and actually do the damage needed to be done, taking over cities and so on. Now we do have a lot more units coming up from Scythia, and I do see he is gonna get the knights going against his opponent pretty soon. That should be strong enough. That should be a strong enough unit to actually punch through anything that Egypt will have on its side. They can one-shot the Mariano chariot archers with ease. Cree now has to feed him. Well, I think Cree has been feeding him from the beginning of the game. Okay, so 2 minutes as a pause and we're gonna come back. Oh, I think I need to do this and then this. Coming back, guys. And we're coming back. Getting my screens together here properly. I think I need to close this. I need to get this. I need to get this. And I need to, whoa, turn this, boom, 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 boom. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, so what happened in the Congress? Who did get what? Let's see. We got Faith, minus 50% cost. Okay, that's gonna be Norway and Sweden getting quite a few bonuses. Great engineers, great people. That's gonna be Gaul and Poundmaker, and Poundmaker is gonna gain his 2 diplomatic victory points. Well, he just lost 2 extra ones that he could have gotten from Mahabodhi Temple. It looks like Norway did build it, and Stavager is gonna get those extra 2. We do have Norwegian berserkers. Oh my god, they're actually sailing away. He's actually doing it, guys. We got the berserkers moving towards Egypt over here. We might see this happening. We got Rakedet being observed by the Viking longships. Rakedet is fully focused on doing the damage against Sweden, while these cities, the citizen, unsuspecting, they're gonna get invaded from the seas. We do have the berserkers coming in with some help from a quadrim and a battery ram. Oh my, oh my. Anyway, they must ask themselves, where is the army? Like, you know, Calice over here getting those points of armies going of 392. He must have an army somewhere. Where is it? Anyway, he did go for a free Inca golden age, so he's getting a lot of science and culture, 150 and 65. He plugged in probably the double harbor, so he gets extra adjacency. This is massive for his science output. 14 science harbor. We got Maho also having quite a bit of a trouble, minus 18 gold, even if he did get his wall of strong going. We do have him with multiple knights getting out of his cities and repositioning to go against Egypt here at the same time as probably those Norwegian berserkers are gonna hit. These are quite quick to move in the water. We do have Kisame also with the monumentality golden age. He's second one while he is on 123 faith attack. He's losing gold, bleeding gold right here, minus 3. He has to upkeep a big military, so he keeps off the Egyptian units from taking over his city. He did also manage to put a market in production from Stockholm, and I do notice he still has some writers that will definitely want to get their books going, getting some more of these holy sites for the extra faith. And I do notice he is building his Queen's Bibliothèque in the city of Orebro, right on the front line. Imagine that, building a Queen's Bibliothèque right on the front line. I mean, that is some confidence over here. He's gonna keep this city. We do have also BenBeKer with a second exodus of the evangelists. He wants to put more production into his military units, and by the looks of it, he's sending everything he has to the west side. We'll see these knights coming through the fog of war, and will want to get stronger units. I'm pretty sure these chariot archers need to get behind the swordsman so they can actually have a chance to counterattack against the knights, because I'm pretty sure the Scythian units will just make so quick work of them. General got pushed back in the city of Ces. Another unit has been taken down. 2 of the managing chariot archers died immediately before BenBeKer could react over here. We do have Matharz also on 79 science and 95 culture with a pen brush and voice golden age, 2, 4, 6, 8 cities here, while he is getting multiple great engineers. I do notice Bishen got recruited, and James of St. George. Where is his builder one? Where is his wonder builder one? There's nobody here. Anyway, getting his universities out in multiple cities will give him a lot more science, and since next door to him Maho is on 25, he's definitely gonna be at an advantage. Ezzekiel is also 77, and he still needs time to get his science up. Shadraw to the north, we do have him on 162 science and 48 culture. By the looks of it, multiple universities and more campuses are getting out of his cities. Finally, Pingala is getting plugged into the city of Makfa while he's getting a +4 campus over here in the north from Pipikises. We do also see him in Kinesu Sahahikan. He's getting one of these campuses. I think this is going to be a +3, right? Yeah, a +3. Flak Doe, free inquiry, normal age, unfortunately, with only 41 science and 52 culture. He seems a bit outmatched by his next door neighbor, Norway. Good thing for him, quite lucky for him, is Norway is focusing his efforts on his opponent, Egypt, from the other side of the planet and not on Babylon. Well, Babylon did manage to get to Corsairs, and that's going to be a strong unit to handle those berserkers if need be. And we do need to see also if Ezzekiel is going to start to get an army out, because Gaul over here at the moment does have a few defenses, but not really is strong enough to withstand a full-on attack. Of course, Inca doesn't want to spend his resources since they are extremely valuable here for their attack position, especially since Maho is barely making 0 gold a turn. Hello, Kisame is on 4 gold per turn. They need some gold for upgrades later on. Oh, the spectator is sending me a message. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, bro, send me messages. It's fine. I'm getting messaged by AI, guys. Somebody please write the Diplo vote results. I have... Oh, I see. Faith, minus 50%. Great engineer, great people. And Pawn Maker is going to get 2 Diplo victory points. Yep. Okay, ancient walls coming up from all of the cities of Egypt. He's gonna build them quick. He knows that he's on borrowed time here with the stronger unit of Scythia getting very, very close to attacking his main line of defense. We do need to see how fast Scythia is gonna actually manage to take over these cities, while the Norwegian units are still 3 turns out from attacking to the city centers. We're gonna need them to wait for the battery ram. The battery ram is very slow, by the way. It only moves 2 turns, 2 tiles, while these Norwegian berserkers are moving four tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 tiles. New settlers also coming up from Nidaros. He does have his apostle probably finishing up one of his region bonuses. He did go for a cross-cultural dialogue. And did he spread into his ally? Not really. Not really. He only has like 3 cities of his ally converted. Definitely could use some more. He's also chipping away some signs from his opponent here from Babylon. He converted quite a few cities. 2, 4, 5 cities. 6 cities of Babylon. He's leeching off signs from Babylon. This is unbelievable. I really like this, by the way. Now, I do have archers, multiple archers getting out from Babylon's side. I'm pretty sure those are pre-builds for crossbows, and we will see him deploy them on the west side towards the north of Shapodum, preparing for a possible attack. I do see a Warakak also in the south. Wait a second, this is an attack. Flak Doe is getting an attack run. I thought he's defensive right against the west, but no, he's actually offensive. These coursers are going to be offensively going against Inca. And Inca doesn't have anything to defend himself with. Well, I guess he does have his faith and prayers. And he has a very strong, powerful being protecting his territory. Yes, Ezzekiel over here is gonna need to pray to the gods of war, that he will stay safe and his cities are not gonna be touched. There will be an invisible shield protecting the cities of Inca. Well, sounds a bit too much. With much pleasure, sir. The courses versus prayers. Let's go. Yes, we gotta see the result. Yes, definitely. I mean, that sounds like a very close match. I don't know about you. Is Norway trading coastally with Inca? Yes, Captain Diabetes. They are trading coastally. You can see already 4 traders are moving, 5 traders actually from Norway moving towards the cities of Inca, while Inca is still trading internally. I do have to point out, he's not trading externally. Ezzekiel is going to get his printing in 2 turns and diplomatic service in 3. I still don't see him getting any unit, neither on the east, neither on the west. Looks like even the volcanoes are giving him a sign. War is upon you, Inca. Be careful. Get your units out. Anyway, there is a chance for Inca to actually chop quite a few units here, but it looks like he's choosing to chop an intelligence agency. I mean, whatever floats your boat, my friend. I am worried your borders might not stay intact for you to benefit from the intelligence agency. We do have Scythia also managing to go through the Egyptian defenses. The knights are starting to wrap around the cities of Egypt over here pretty soon, and we do have the berserkers also coming from the east side. And the walls are going to pose a problem, but it is all up to this battering ram to get safely there on the coast so he can actually smash through with ease. I do also notice crossbows did get upgraded here in the city of Ces. This will give him a good strong unit of the ranged class to attack back into the Scythian units, but he doesn't really have enough of them. He does have quite a few of these walls, and you do see he's upgrading as quickly as possible his units, getting a wave of swordsmen here to try to protect his cities, while I do see his well, his where is his tech? 5 turns from military tactics. That's a bit too long for him to get there. His swordsmen need to wait until that time to get the military production promotion. I do notice the swordsmen are actually strong enough if they are in a line, if they do have support bonus on them, they should be strong enough to withstand the attacks from the knights. Yeah, 64. This one is 54 though. Okay. Oh, I see no general. That's the problem. No general here on the northern one. This one is El Cid. This is not giving him the bonuses for these swordsmen. Oh. I think I need to do something. Should be fine. Okay. Well, these units are getting in. Let's go. The goal push. We got goal push. Gaul is pushing. Gaul is pushing. Well, I guess he didn't really get to the cities of Midif, but they're getting there, especially after they didn't manage to take out all of the Scythian units. There are only a few Saka horse archers running around here, and wildly some heavy chariots are still sitting in Midif. We're going to need to see if Gaul is going to manage to push through the Scythian cities on the west. Most of the Scythian army has been deployed to the east side to deal with Egypt, and it looks like he's trying to figure out the weakest link here. It's probably going to be these two swordsmen that are going to be at the moment the weakest link. Not the encampment and not the city of Cess. That is actually quite a bunker to go into. Now we do need to see also how quickly Norway can get here and start smacking down the walls and the units. He does have extra damage when these berserkers are attacking, and at the same time, they don't do that much damage against the walls, so he needs the battery ram. Desperately needs the battery ram on the front line. We do need to see if Sweden is also going to push a little bit harder. Catapults are getting out of his cities. He's putting down his open-air museums to benefit from the extra culture and the tourism. Getting a spy out from Stockholm while he is recruiting a few more of these writers. He's getting the campus research projects for Hildegard of Bengen. And getting those extra points of faith towards science is definitely going to be important here for the Swedish nation. Whoa, wait a second. We got Shadraw here getting up to 257 points of science. Man, this guy, he just ninja'd his way to 257 science. How did he get here? We got Machu Picchu getting out from Akhtakakup. We got a few more banks getting out from his other cities, and we definitely have more libraries. Forbidden City getting built in Kinesu Sakahikan, while he doesn't need to worry about his west side. I'm pretty sure Babylon is gonna make Inca worry about his north. Now, we do not have yet Norway actually deploying an army here on the east side, but whoa, wait, what do we have here? Oh, hello, my metal friends. We do have quite a few courses getting ready in the skits mode to do some mischief. We do need to see if they're actually going to go against Babylon or the target will be Cree. He can try to wrap around to the north of Anshan, but that is still going to be quite a bit of land to go through, not to mention rivers to pass through and pass over, and that is going to slow down his army. So probably the city of Opis on Borsipa are the best targets that he could choose and try to get as many villages going as possible. Let's see the big army. Scythia getting in there. You see that Norway is not exposing his berserkers yet to the Egyptian cities. And I do see more swordsmen are getting out every turn here. One turning them in multiple cities. Well, I guess Egypt has a total of 3 cities. He's one turning them in 2, while he's 2 turning them in 1. Ninja science. Yeah, ninja science, man. Hasselmore, good evening, sir. 5 turns too many times, too long. Yeah. Well, it seems like it might not be too long, to be honest. Like Scythia is just letting him get this many times. It's happening. I mean, I'm not saying that Scythia is to blame here, but unfortunately, because he's not continuously smacking down units and taking them down and going forward and pushing more and more into units that at the moment he cannot take down, by the way, you know, he's not making any progress, and that only gives Egypt the opportunity to get more units here. And as you can see, there are so many of those possible men-at-arms. They will also have the gold for them, with Shadraw making 214 gold a turn. He's making more than the enemy team combined easily. 370 production here. We got Matharz on 254, and Flak Doe, even with his 50 science, he has 200 points of production. Calice is with 167 points of production, but he does have 183 faith points and 116 gold. He's trying to be everything in one, but it looks like Norway is not managing to do it that well. We do have a city settler moving on the other side of the planet here towards Yerevan. Whoa, okay, interesting choice. Yeah, to actually go so far out of his way. Well, I guess he's gonna get closer to Tomaris, and that might actually give him an opportunity to trade with somebody else than Inca. I don't think it's that valuable though. Where is he going with that? Is he going for the amenities maybe? Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let's see the first attack. Scythia's first attack is probably going to be this corner swordsman, and that is going to be going down here quite quickly. We do see the Saka horse archers doing 44 points of damage against his opponents. Definitely strong and giving these Scythian units more damage afterwards. You just need to take a bit, 1 point of damage, right, against these units of Egypt. Bam, +5 activated. Oh man, this is, I gotta say, this is beautiful. It's a lot of effort, but this is beautiful. I like this. I like what's happening here. The berserkers just getting in. Now we need to hear that song, the Norse song of conquering cities. Does anybody know it? Does anybody know it? Hello there, Damiu. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. Are you here to see Maho? Maho doing the damage. But he's not really taking the Egyptian cities, and I think he's losing cities. Oh no, Maho is in trouble. We got Matharz knocking on his doorstep. He did upgrade 2 of his knights, but yes, we will need to see the pikemen get in there and settle the score. Now we got those also crossbows coming in, and yes, Hannibal Balga will also need to cross the river. There we go. One of the knights went down, and it looks like Matharz here is in a good position to take on the city of Mirif and take it down, while Scythia doesn't actually have replacement units to help that city out. 10 turns to get the ancient walls. Not sure about that, Maho. Not sure about that, Maho. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, Vilnius has been defeated. Wait a second. Where it was? Oh, yeah, it was this one, right? The city of Norway. There we go. We do have more courses here. 2, 4, 6, 8 courses in the north of Jerusalem. Now, this is actually a very powerful army to go against Babylon here. Babylon is already in the borders of Inca, and by the looks of it, he's actually going to take cities down. Whoa, he's actually going to take cities down. There's no builder able to chop at this point in time. Even next turn, he's not going to get the ability to chop, right? They're not going to move, and probably the courser is going to get in there and snatch them. We do have 4 coursers able to attack into the city center. No, 3 of them. This one is not going to get the ability. Even if he moves this one, he's going to lose the movement, and he doesn't want to do that. He should actually start attacking into the city center right meow, so he does at least a bit of initial damage, and then follow up next turn with as many as he can do it. 3 turns for ancient walls. He doesn't know how quickly it will be, and of course Inca is now started up on building up his military. He doesn't have a lot of gold to work with, and that will put more pressure on their economy. 121 points of production here for Ezzekiel. We do have Shadraw. Wow, over 300 science, and he's also getting Isaac Newton next turn. Look at Cree go, man. 145 out of 155 points. Isaac Newton's universities are gonna be shining, booming over here in the cities of Cree. Now we do need to see if Norway is gonna manage to get to calves next turn. Military science finished, and Reformed Church is gonna get all of these up. Oh wait, with what gold? They do have some gold on Ezzekiel, you know. He's been keeping as much gold as he can. He's gonna lose cities, but he's gonna give the point to his ally to do the damage, I guess. It is what it is. Okay, berserkers getting in. Still the battering ram is quite far away, but we do have these berserkers trying to disembark on the lands of Rakedet. Multiple swordsmen also coming out from the cities of Egypt, and trying to get onto the position on the shores, forcing these berserkers to attack into them. We do need to see Scythia finishing up the war moves from the north, taking down both of these swordsmen and trying to get into the walls. Scythia needs to be really careful here not to lose units. He's having problems on the west side, doesn't need another problem on the other side. Ooh, buying out Nihangs. Wait a second, he's actually using Lahore? He's actually using Lahore. Wow. Pants down. yeah, I guess it happened. Calice over here is getting in. BenBeKer is having a bit of an issue. They didn't actually manage to get one of those other cities, right? The city-states that we were talking about. Maybe he would have had an opportunity to levy a city-state and take another city-state with that army, but no. And I don't see any safety settler here. Well, nor does he actually have where to go, right? On the other side of the coast, it's Inca and Norway, like fully on the coast. He doesn't even get safety there. Okay, so this is the big question. He's receiving the gold from his teammates, right? Calice is starting to upgrade his calves. Of course, it will cost him, what, 65 gold a piece here. He only had gold for 3 of them, and Ezzekiel does have 150 more points, so for another 2. While his calves are going to be much stronger than what Babylon has at the moment, we do need to see how quickly Babylon can get to a stronger unit. I do see him getting printing in 4 turns. That will be a bit too late, though, to actually switch. We do have the calves that are going to be very quick here on 5 movement points a piece. Now we do have him getting a few more spies, and I do see he's getting universities here, getting a few swordsmen, and still pressuring Wilka Waman, but did not attack into the city center. He chose to actually attack all of the other units and pillage. Keep on pillaging. Flak Doe is for the gold here, not the cities. 2 turns to get the ancient walls. He did manage to get a builder. I do notice Babylon here is okay. I don't think he's gonna take out Wilka Waman. I don't think these courses have enough damage to attack into that city center with a knight inside of it. They lost all of the momentum at the beginning, but I guess they did receive a lot of bonuses, like a lot of resources from these pillages. Took out the builder over there. I guess all in all, it's still fine. Now, forcing Inca to also use more gold per turn into his military and switch from producing something towards simming, like libraries or universities or commercial trading ports and so on, for those units. Oh, foreign culture victory dominant. What? Let's see, culture victory. Kisame did manage to get the first one. Kisame is on 96 tourism a turn. It's not really a quick tourism victory, but I guess we'll see. Okay, Zerker's getting in. Egypt did manage to get 2 men-at-arms. And wait, is this attack over? Because this attack kind of seems over, guys. I don't know about you, but this kind of seems over. He got the gold from his teammates to upgrade all of his men-at-arms. He has so many pre-builds. And now, he doesn't care anymore. His cities are shielded from the wrath of Maho and Calice, bearing down on him. Look at that, 59 strength city. That's done. That is done. I mean, 3 cities extravaganza here, 2 Irel golden ages, Exodus of the Evangelist. He did it, man. He actually did it. Unbelievable. Wait, what? Kisame, man, this is so disrespectful, man. This is unbelievably disrespectful to Egypt. He got a city 4 tiles out from the borders of Egypt, right below him, so far away from the capital, on Egypt's wonder. Zoom, hey, can we get a quick look at the text and tech counts? Yes, sir. Let's actually take a quick pick. So we got technologies here for Harald is on 28 with 23 civics. Tomiris is going to be 16 with 19. We got Kisame on 20 and 23. Ezzekiel is on 25 and 21. BenBeKer on the other side is going to be 17 and 18. We do have Matharz here with 25 and 24, while Shadraw is going to be on 30 and 22. We also have Flak Doe on 20 and 21. Now, 2 players couldn't take Egypt, nor 3. It's undefeatable. Yeah. Okay, looks like calves from Norway are getting in. They're going to be spotted by the Babylonian archer from the north. We do have units from Gaul that could get promoted and move towards the north of Borsippa to try to help out. There are some spearmen and knights also getting out of the Babylonian cities, and I do see him still preparing. He's not actually taking this lightly. He did attack run on Wilka Waman, which kind of failed, and of course, in a sense, he did win, forcing Inca, doing all of that other stuff in the units, but that also puts more pressure on him. He is going to need to withstand a Norwegian attack from the north. Jerusalem is a city of Calice. That is not going to be a problem of vision. He's still going to be in the shroud of the fog of war here for some time. Oh, he just got discovered. Babylon. This archer is already sending smoke signals, desperately making that fire work. So the Babylonian cities will know there's an army coming from the north. Have you guys seen what was it? Justice League, Wonder Woman, right? With those bonfires, big bonfires that you would send messages. Oh, there's an army invading us. Woo! Yeah, you see the smoke over there. I mean, what would happen if somebody actually put the smoke by mistake? What would happen there? All of the cities of Cree did get the industrialization upgrade, and of course all of these mines will get an extra potassium point. He's getting his factories everywhere, and I'm pretty sure he will follow up with coal power plants. His 387 points of production is going to turn into 500 really quickly here, and I would imagine he's actually going to make more than his opponents combined at some point. And this, I think it's a problem, a tiny problem, but I think it's a problem. Let's see. Oh yes, Maho not giving up on the war against Egypt. They're trying to pepper those walls with the Saka horse archers. Cannot actually attack with the knights, but he's trying. We do have Berserker running for his life into the water, swimming away for safety here. While it does seem like Scythia is going to need to bring new units to the fight, because these units are going to die very quickly soon. Like, there are so many shots from these walls, from the archers, for everything. This is way too much damage. I still can't believe this city got settled, guys. I don't know. Would you have settled this city? Okay, just answer me this in chat, please. I want to gauge the opinion of chat here. Would you have settled this city, Yonkomping? You know what I mean. This city. Yes or no? Just a yes or no answer. Would you have settled this city? For the memes. Okay, for the memes, yes. Okay. okay. Yes, Gaul take the city, the first city. He did. Miriv is down. Matharz is paying the price of not building an army here on the west side. For culture victory, yes. Okay, my bombards can hit the city from my encampment. Okay, I see. So you would have gotten this city even in the face of danger, even if you knew Egypt is gonna be there and he's not gonna die anytime soon. Okay, I mean, yeah, strong, powerful. In deity, yes, for national parks. Got it. Okay, so everybody, well, I don't mean this city, you can imagine, I mean this city in this particular position, right? It's so close to your opponent and so on. The opponent you have been fighting for so long, so far away from your cities and so on. For era score, low Bowser, good evening, sir. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, we got Scythia over here is finding it very hard to go through the last remaining points of Rakedet. We do have the city of Mirif getting taken down, and I do see Matharz over here is getting metal casting in water and mercantilism in one also. He's gonna get the upgrade on the pikeman to get into a piking shot, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want bombards here instead of the catapults. We do have him also with Abu al-Qasim al-Zahrafi on the front line with Hannibal Barca. He's gonna get the points for extra heals over here. That's very nice. While he's getting simming done in the back line, I do see him finishing up armories and multiple encampments in other cities, and I do see him picking up Mimar Sinan. That's more amenities, right? Like one more housing and one more amenity or something like that. Multiple caps are coming in from Norway, from the northwest of Opis. Ancient walls getting in, but I'm pretty sure this is more for the pillages rather than taking cities. Of course, if you can take cities, why not? But those mines are extremely needed over here on their team entirely, on the religious Mongers. They need the gold to upgrade the units they have to withstand more and do more attacks. Even though it kind of seems like, first of all, Scythia is kind of dying here. He doesn't have the science or the culture to keep up with the expansion of Gaul, and if Gaul chooses to flex more military against his opponent, he's definitely going to be successful. We do have a few knights getting positioned in the city of Pazirik to keep hold of this territory. New crossbows also getting out with a trebuchet being deployed there. It does seem like Maho is also trying to get more science points, building up his library count and getting a few more commercials for, of course, his commercials, his gold pattern. We do see that Egypt is trying to fight back over here against Scythia. While he does have very, very strong units in his cities, we don't have him with that many units anymore. The city of Ces is getting attacked by a catapult, and I'm actually quite surprised it's being lit to attack the city center. Oh, I see what he did. He last move attacked the city of Ces over here. Oh, naughty Kisame. Another one of the man. This is such. I gotta say, this is such an. Not a disrespect. How to say? It is such an annoying move. Like when you play and somebody does this to you and you cannot do anything, and you watch every turn how your city gets attacked, and you're watching that catapult and you want to click it and the game doesn't give you the option to do it. Oh my god, man. Oh, especially if he shift enters out of the way as a first move. That is so weird. Oh, have you did you guys get this? By the way, did it happen to you? It happened to me multiple times, and I can say yes, it's very annoying. Mercutio Flavius, good evening, sir. The game would be so different if only Scythia placed more than 2 kurgans and got cities on the east instead of the west. Yes, it would have been way different. Yes, I totally agree with that. Well, he does also have good kurgans, right? This would be a good kurgan. This would be a good kurgan. He can just spam them out everywhere, right? You can place them next to each other now. Yeah, like we've seen. Yeah, he definitely would have needed a lot more kurgans for the faith in his ability to buy units with faith, right? He's on 13 faith only. Well, I guess it is what it is. Your Wild Drift, good evening, sir. The city settled on Tundra triggers the open air museum +2, and it's also free era score from Wonder Tundra. Yes, but there were other choices. That is so true. That is so true. I totally agree with what you said over there. That is so true. He got a city on the desert. He got a city in plains. He got a city in grassland. He got another city in Matharz Canyon over here, and he wanted one with Tundra. I totally get it, but he could have just settled this, you know, like here in the north of Caguana, not a problem, or here, even here, or you know, not this one, which is right down next to Egypt, you know, Egyptian borders over there. He's basically sending those citizens to settle a city while arrows are flying over their heads. Basically, that's basically the picture of what's going on here. Like arrows from friendly arrows and the enemy arrows and so on and so forth. It's like a mess. Please buy unit for Egypt. Yes, oh my god, yes, I would have imagined they would have bought that unit a long time ago. Remember when I said he needed like 2 horses at the beginning, 2 boat horses at the beginning? They never did that, and unfortunately, when he actually got to make the horses, train them, send them, and so on, it was too late. Looks like Raketed still has the walls up, and yes, I do see that Egypt did manage to take down another berserker and the battering ram. That is very important, by the way, for his city's survival. We do have him getting a few new pikemen on the front line. These are going to be very strong against the knights, and yes, he's doing significant damage against these knights from afar with the crossbows. Let's see here. Do we have Matharz moving? He's probably going to want to wait for his next technology. Siege tactics here, nationalism coming up in 4. I would imagine he's going to want to get his line infantry before he's attacking into Scythia's next bunker here in Pazyryk, while I'm pretty sure he wants to upgrade these crossbows also into field cannons. Those will make a splash, pun intended. And we got also pike and shots coming up from Ratumakos, and yes, he's going to need to get something going on the southwest. He doesn't really have units there. While it looks like the attack of Babylon is finished, he got all of his coursers either dead or back into his territory. He's also having a bit of a trouble here with the Norwegian calves just pouring through everywhere, man. So many calves are coming in. Calice is not giving up on this game. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 calves. We see them in the screen right now, invading the cities of Babylon, going into his territory, wants to get his money's worth over here. The value out of those calves, let's see how many of these commercials is he gonna pillage, how many of these mines is he gonna pillage, the farms, the plantations, how much is he gonna force his opponents to actually make a defense here. And we do have him struggling to get his production points up with only 211, while Calice is managing to get 231 science and the 95 culture. Getting it next to the series of opis with multiple caps is going to allow him to start banging on those walls and even have the opportunity to take down an entire city here. That is massive, but I gotta say, unbelievable how much Calice wants this win. I really like Kisame, by the looks of it, also trying to get as much culture up as possible for his tourism. Also on 144 tourism a turn. We do have Matharz with 131 culture, and usually it's very hard to do a culture victory with Gaul in the game. He usually has a tendency of getting exactly what he wants. It is what it is. You gotta be careful, man. Jacob said also, yes, I would, but I would have lost it within 10 turns. I see. Well, more military to defend it. Norway pillage, best pillage. Yes. Let's see the pillages started up just ding ding ding. They should actually put this, you know, like get the mod to switch the sound from the pillage instead of like that trampling way of sound, just ching ching. You know, you see the gold ching 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 ching. Oh my god, I would imagine whenever you're gonna see like a Mapuche invasion of another nation, you see those all of those units, all of those malnorators starting to get onto the mines. Ching 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 ching. Oh my, yes, too much imagination here. Azura is also saying, yes, he got the bees to settle front. I agree with that too. Also, I think Egypt is dead anyway. 3 cities cannot scale. He has to settle and escape somehow. Yes, that is true. Calice doesn't have the pillage card though, does he? Let's see, does he not? He does not. He's actually using diplomatic league. Okay. Okay. That's very interesting. He must want something. I don't know what he wants, but he must want something with double points. Okay, Maho just got a CAD. And I do see Norway did start his attack run against the city of Opis. So that city does have a knight inside of it, and it's not that easy to punch through, but yes, they will still do it. And we do have the caps with the possibility to pillage everything, and they already did get 1, 2, 3 mines, 1 commercial, 1 of these pastures, 1 plantation, and some of them are actually going towards the city of Anshan and following up attacks on Cree. Cree will need to get the defense going. He's getting a few knights out, and I would imagine he has the technology to quickly discover a tech that would help him, a higher strength unit. We do have him with the theater squares coming out. He's also, I think he did discover nationalism by the looks of it. And looking at his yield stab, we do have him on 482 production. What's happening here? Okay, looks like there's no more attack from Scythia on the city center of Rakedet. We do have these Scythia and Saka horsarchers being pushed back here, and yes, even if they are level 2s, it looks like the pikeman is still way stronger than these and can one-shot them. We do have the Scythian knights also very, very low in HP, almost dying over here, needing to reposition towards his capital to get some heals up. We do have Gaul pushing into the western side of Scythia, getting some more upgrades, moving his bombards into position to keep on attacking against the Scythian defenses, while he's discovering the technologies that would make him so strong. Is that military science in 4? No, that is actually, how to say, he did get line infantry. He just needs a bit of gold and a bit of help from his teammates to get these units upgraded. He has 1, 2, 3 possible line infantries with 2 piking shots, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get the crossbows into field cannons. Wait, no, he didn't. What the? Oh, musketman. Never mind. He has musketman. Okay, I guess it's fine. 3 turns. Okay, we need to wait 3 turns, guys. I thought he finished. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have to see Norway following up his attack with Babylon trying desperately to put a few more of these pikemen on the defense here. It does seem like they're posing a bit of a challenge for the Norwegian units. I don't see them, well, dying against the pikemen, but they are definitely taking a bit of damage, and that is exactly what Babylon wants, to soak up the damage as much as he can. I can't really say Babylon is going to be that valuable other than soaking damage, while keeping Shadraw and Matharz away from the wars. He needs to keep Shadraw as much as possible alive here and kicking, so he can do the victory condition, whatever it will be. If he wants to go for war, he's gonna go to war. I don't really see a lot of encampments here from Cree. That's one thing that I do want to mention here. It doesn't look like he's gonna be that offensive in his moves, but of course we could see him expanding with a lot of aerodromes later on, and he could always get some GDRs. Why not? We do have also Matharz needing to get that culture defense going. He's getting a few encampment training projects and going for the war instead. And I do see him getting campuses from the quarter. And remember, BenBeKer voice is not going to be here anymore. We do have Gaul losing quite a bit of culture from his districts when BenBeKer voice is going to fizzle off. Just like we got on the other side. Oh no. Oh yeah, Pakachuti losing a bit. Yeah, we do have Pakachuti also deploying a few coursers to defend the city of Wilkamoaman, but he cannot push into Babylon. Babylon getting pushed into his capital. He will need to get the walls up there, and it does seem like the city of Opis is going to take a bit of a break here. It's still being put under siege, and this city is not recovering, but I'm actually impressed of how much patience this guy has to actually do the last moves against his opponent's city center, even though there weren't that many units around it to counterattack anyway. I hope he's gonna keep on attacking. Why is he not attacking? Well, I guess he doesn't consider it's enough damage. That's not, if he doesn't do it, that city's just gonna survive. Flak Doe is going musket men here, and he will have a few of them. I'm also sure that he's going to get metal casting afterwards. He shouldn't be that far off, like his science pattern is 193. It's not that bad. Anshan is getting pillaged. It does seem like Anshan is also shooting back the Norwegian calves with everything they have. And we do need to see if those are going to do any kind of damage, significant damage to that city center. I don't think so. Cree did manage to get his coursers out, and I do see him building up a line. That will be this decent amount of damage from these coursers to go against the cuirassiers, I'm sorry, to go against the calves of his opponent of Norway and keep them out of his territory. He built a line so quickly of defensive units. Whoa, how quickly Cree got an army out. 2, 4, 6, 7 units. Okay, Gaul is getting attacked. Men at arms are soaking the damage. Level 2 crossbow just waiting for the upgrades. I do see Gaul going for military science in 2. He still is not upgrading his men at arms into that musketman technology, so he would be a bit stronger. Oh well, it is what it is. And it does seem like he cannot push into Egypt anymore. Scythia, Maho cannot push into Egypt anymore. We do have another attack from Sweden from the south. He's using the city of Jönköping to go against the city of Shedet and Ses and slowly dwindle the numbers of the Egyptian defenders. We do need to see if these units are actually going to be successful here. Even with multiple trebuchet, they're fighting a hard time to punch through the men-at-arms defense and the pikemen defense. We do have Governor Victor established in that city center, and it gives so many points to his allies. Cuirassiers, which will be very soon tanks. Yes, very soon, actually, very soon tanks, very soon. What do we have here? Shadraw going for replaceable parts and nationalism in 2. Okay, well, I guess he's going middle tree, not bottom tree. Interesting. Tsumin, they are just going to hold 100%. Cree is going labs and bombers. Okay, there we go. We got Tsumin calling it out right now, making a prediction. Graf Zeberi, good evening, sir. How many tourism points does Sweden have? Let's actually take a quick peek on Sweden. He is on 180 points of tourism. It's not that big at this point in time, but he did manage to acquire 8 out of 49. Oof, that hurt. That hurt. It looks like BenBeKer needs to be very careful to not give any kind of pathway for a unit of Sweden to get in and take that city away from him. What do we have here? Calves getting in. I do believe these calves of Norway will still get the opportunity to pillage a few mines here and there. Mostly because Cree is not continuously building more units. He's just building a line, and yes, it will be defensive, but we do see some cracks right here, for example. Anyway, it looks like Norway is focusing on Anshan, which is not gonna bow down. We do have also Norway trying to get into the Babylonian main defenses while new pikemen are getting out. He gave up on attacking the city of Opis and going for the new pillages in the city of Borsipa. Well, I do have to point out also Free Inquiry is going to go out from Hardrada. He's going to lose that advantage that he has right now in the science with 241 points. That will be a massive drop for him. We do have him trying to get a few new campuses to make those libraries and get more points from the universities, while we do need to see if Kisame and Ezzekiel are going to manage to catch up. Ezzekiel is in a Penbash and voice. He does have his science of 158, which is pretty good right now, next to Matharz 173. Matharz being in a Penbash and voice of his own. We do need to see how quickly Gaul will actually get the damage done against Inca, because it looks like he's forcing Inca to deploy more military on the east side, attacking him with the musketmen and the pumpkin shots. He might actually punch through. Check this out, guys. This pumpkin shot is definitely trading punches with the knight and taking it down, while we do have this musket with the opportunity to take that crossbow from across the river. I'm pretty sure with this attack he should have enough damage to take out the crossbow, or maybe it will be a low roll, but you know, there's always that chance. New units coming out from his capital. He's getting pumpkin shots, and I do notice he's also getting some military engineers to help him create the infrastructure he needs. He definitely needs to get roads over here between his cities and Wanuku. Oh, there we go. Field cannons bombards the line infantry is going against Scythia and pumpkin shots. It does seem like Matharz is just a few moments away from getting his attack run against his opponent. Ooh, the field cannons just got upgraded. Okay. Still no pillage guard. Yes. Still no pillage guard. Lugdunum, Gaul, and Lugdunum, Rome, the same city. Yes, I think it's the same city. It's the city names. It is what it is. Okay, looks like the Scythian army did retreat a little bit northward, and they're gonna stay out of the range of those crossbows, especially the level 2s of Egypt on the west. We do have Gaul deploying his units to attack into the Scythian defenses, and I do see the bombards are slowly moving in. The field cannons are also gonna need to get in place to get their damage done against the knights. You can see how much damage these guys are gonna do there. We also need to see the pumpkin shots moving forward. They do have the opportunity to take out one crossbow, one-shot them quite easily, while the counterattack from Scythia is not managing to do enough damage to take out that line infantry. That is a major problem, because with the upcoming field cannon attack, this Scythian defense will melt. Oh my god, everything being done against that line infantry, and it will get a promotion. 5 more points of experience needed and it will get a promotion. Okay, labs coming around from all of the cities of Cree. He's getting them as quickly as possible. He's also getting Oxford University from Musomin, and I gotta say GDRs are looking more and more likely. We do have Cree also starting to run after the Norwegian cats, which are trying to find a way in the north if they can actually bypass flank the cities of Cree. While this is not going to happen, we do have a mountain range that is spanning through the north quite a bit, and it will get a natural border for Cree to defend behind. We do still have Norway doing some more pillages in the lands of Babylon here, definitely ripping apart all of the bonuses that he can from these mines, plantations, pastures, and so on, whatever bonuses Babylon did do here. But it's still, Babylon still didn't lose a single city, and he's still up there with his teammates. We do have him on 200 production. He's putting up a fight, not an extremely good fight, but he's putting up a fight. Oh, Angkor Wat also gonna finish on Norway for that extra point of population in all of his cities, finally getting that campus. This is gonna matter quite a bit for the next part of the game. 313 points of production. He did get a lot of shipyards into his harbors, and of course benefiting from the double harbor card. He has 14 production just from the harbor. For example, in the city of Nidaros, 10 production will be up on Christian Sand, while Oslo did get an industrial zone and the shipyard, so 14 production plus the industrial zone. What is this? 4 production. Also, I'm a bit surprised he's getting a canal to the south instead of trying to get a canal to help out the industrial zone. It is what it is. Would have thought he's going to put the industrial zone here if he wanted to get the canal. Maybe he didn't realize that it could be a canal made there. Anyway, it is what it is. I love how the observer is denounced by only one team. Yes, Connor. Hello there, sir. Was that Panama Canal is Oslo? I think that's just a canal, to be honest. I don't think it's Panama. Yeah, it's just a canal. Shadraw has 611 production. It's kind of over. Yes. It kind of looks like Cree over here is managing to do everything he needs to be doing, so he gets up in stats and secures his team victory. It's still not there yet. The bell hasn't rang yet, right? We don't have their opponents actually bowing down to them at the moment. We do need to see if Kisame is going to actually get what he wants, try to push the culture victory as quickly as possible. He's getting his Bolshoi theater from Uppsala, getting an art museum from Norrköping, and I do see Stockholm is going to get his theater square festivals going. There we go, trying to get as quickly as possible these musicians. I gotta say, Sweden, you don't need to take Sweden lightly on this. You need to be very serious about Sweden here. You need to respect Sweden for its ability to get so much tourism at the beginning of the game. 180 at the moment, but he's definitely gonna get a lot more. We do not have them actually managing to finish Egypt entirely, and that will keep a military alliance alive in the game, which is very important for them also. We do have Matharz also starting to get more science and more culture. Definitely much better than Ezzekiel's results here, and not to mention the production capabilities are double. Matharz has double the amount of production. I do have to say that Ezzekiel is taking this seriously, what's going on to the northeast, and he's going to get a few line infantry. It's hard building them though. They just don't have the gold to upgrade their units and also have everything else needed for them, like buying tiles, buying maybe a few buildings here and there and so on, and upgrading and so on. It's just not that feasible for them to do it right now. Now, even if they are trading coastally, they're the only ones trading coastally at the moment, and yeah, it's just not enough. Wait, oh yeah, we did have a harbor coming out in Kitukara. Okay, so yeah. Oh well. Okay, more package shots coming out from Gaul. He's sending them to the south. Of course, those package shots are actually going to take more damage from the line infantry. It's not really the correct unit if you want to do that. We do need to see Matharz over here take this a little bit seriously to the southwest, just as he's taking the attack on Scythia seriously. He's managing to go through another one of the Scythian city's defenses in Pazyryk, and by the looks of it, these field cannons are going to make quick work of the units around that city, while Gaul is going to use the bombers to smash through the what remains of the city defense of Pazyryk. This is also the World Congress, right? We got the World Congress turn. We're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. Oh, next turn is gonna World Congress. Okay, we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes for the World Congress to appear, and of course for the players to have a little bit of time to think about their choices. While aerodromes are coming out from Aktakakup, we do have a few more cuirassiers being placed into the production queues. He's finishing up his research labs and getting to 350 science and 105 culture points. Reform the coinage for Poundmaker. He is on 396 points of gold. Oh my god, he's doing more than double the amount of gold his opponents combined, with also 606 points of production. He's making more, well, not really more, he's a little bit lower than the total amount of production of religious Mongers here. Petits is huge. Yes, Spring. Yes, good evening, sir. Shadraw is amazing. Yes. Great game, lots of action, and yeah, PPD clearly ahead now, but it's still possible to turn it around. Big Rusty B is telling us, yeah, I mean, let's see if they can actually turn this around. I gotta say, Norway did amazing to actually put the pressure on Babylon and not let him just do whatever he wants. feel comfortable here. He did also try to get the attack going against Egypt. Unfortunately, Egypt did manage to get the correct technology to defend his city at the correct moment in time. Even with 3 cities, he got there. Now we do need to see if the upcoming war between Inca and Gaul will actually matter here. Of course, Inca does have the opportunity to push through the Calic defenses with a few of his line infantries, but he just doesn't have the production to get enough of them, nor does he have the gold to pre-build so he can upgrade. No, apocalypse, you know, like that is a problem. While we do have, of course, a Gaul here managing to chew slowly through the Scythian defenses, he's gonna get really close to also Sweden, which is Sweden is trying to get some of these spearmen as quickly as possible to the front line of Scythia against Gaul, so he can get them into Caroleans. The Caroleans are actually very strong units, especially if they don't move. Anyway, World Congress this turn, just in a few seconds. Okay, there we go. Be right back, 2 minutes.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
And we got a victory! Looks like the pressure was too much. Le Petits win the game. Maho pressured from multiple sides. He wasn't let to do what he wanted to do in the game. Smash everybody. That's unfortunate. That is a bit unfortunate, I gotta say. Let me actually get these headphones in and let's see what we will have over here. Of course, with a major win from Le Petits against the religious Mongers, we will probably hear them talk a little bit in the post-game chat. Let me actually take a quick peek over here. In the... Okay, there we go. I need to find them. I need to find them first. Oh, I see.
Mais
Mec,
au-delà de ça,
combien de games tu fais pas ton deuxième âge d'or?
au-delà de ça, je lui dis, faut que tu fasses des campus autour de tes plateaux. Je regarde tour 40, il n'y a pas un campus dans son land.
Mec, je regarde les stats tour
Il y a un
45 ans
Colisée
là.
qui touche 4 villes.
Je regarde les stats tour 45
allez,
ans
5.
là. T'as la même science que moi. Je fais mais gros.
Mais ouais, je sais.
Hello Michael.
Il est dur,
Hello,
hein,
GG
mon
well
love,
played.
franchement.
Hello. Thank you.
Man, you didn't let Maho play, bro. What happened to Maho? You bullied him out of the game here.
What? I did nothing.
Si, tu
I
l'as.
did nothing.
Ah bah bravo,
I
hein.
did nothing.
Yes, you bullied him.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he got a taste of his own bullying.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
I think so
He
too.
was first to come.
Yeah.
They wanted Ben. They didn't. Got Ben. Oh, j'avais pas vu. Young Camping, la ville en bas.
Quoi? Ça va aller, non?
On t'a volé ton goûter?
Non.
Pas content avec tes enfants.
Moi, j'ai vu
J'en ai pas
Matharz
beaucoup,
faire
j'en ai
des
que deux.
unités militaires.
Good
C'est
job.
incroyable.
But it's unkillable. Unkillable unit.
And do you know why, Michael, why is SSA?
I
Maybe something about that 600 points of production.
Oh, nice.
Me?
BenBeKer. BenBeKer.
Yes,
What was
toi,
I-
Shadraw. Yes,
I'm
toi,
still.
Shadraw.
I'm only +3 on my main cities, and not all the cities.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
And
right?
when I have the zoo, it will be boom boom. 100 prod, maybe.
And they couldn't get in. Like the Cavs of Norway couldn't get in.
Nope.
Egypt was not dying. Military alliance was not lost. Scythia was kind of dying, like you know. And I guess it was waiting room until Inca is gonna die also from Gaul.
Yeah, I think Sweden could try to force the
matchup.
the cultural, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that
I
was
don't
the
know
thing
how
with that
many
kind of-
face,
It was cultural, but nothing
how
else.
many face pattern
Don't know.
did made
On Kisame, it's 163.
Sweden?
Ah.
Okay.
It was a decent amount. I was surprised that Scythia didn't focus on taking out Egypt entirely, because I'm pretty sure he could have if he just like focused his efforts, not
Yeah.
split his
I think
attention.
But yeah,
It's
because Scythia go and Sweden didn't really push on
Yeah.
the
There
Victor
was
city.
Too late.
But,
Too late on the push. Like
Mm.
they tried to set up it too much. I think. So it
Yeah.
was a bit late.
Yeah, it was very late actually.
And the tree berserk in the water did nothing.
No, it was okay. I think. I don't know.
It was beautiful to see, I gotta admit that. The circus moving. I also think Egypt could have taken Orebro if you bought him 2 horses. You had gold for 2 horses, but you let
Yeah.
him build.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I think it's very difficult just because of the city. It's
Oh,
you know, my game was just to prod
Yeah.
just to make pressure and let him to the goal and
I
to-
think it was quite good because he
Okay.
forced a unit on two people, and
For sure.
I think if he tried to take down Orebro, he would lost too many units to take it. And
no, but at least
could-
I tried, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
just
were too
slam,
Yeah.
and I just forced them to prod because I think I have a good. I can set up at least a few prod, and I
J'ai-
can just spam Mariano.
I'm just saying there was a window of opportunity of like 2 or 3 turns when he didn't
Yeah,
have
sure.
enough units at the beginning.
maybe yeah.
And you didn't
Sure,
have
sure.
the technology, just the time needed to train the units was exactly the window.
I just have a quick question. I just noticed that the religious victory disabled
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
On
why.
a vu aussi, ouais.
We saw it, but
because
I don't know why.
that was our victory condition. So
Oh really?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Well, but if we saw that you have 50,
just kidding,
50,000,
just kidding.
but I saw the religion of
But
Norway.
honestly, the religion was spreading quite nicely
Yeah.
with Jerusalem and.
Yeah.
You were basically having the science because of Babylon.
How many science did
kill him.
52.
Okay.
Don't kill him. You're gonna lose science.
Just pillage him for more.
Non mais GG, hein.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Un joli
Calice,
roulage dans la
j'ai-
boue, dans le
T'en
coin
as
à droite
beaucoup
de la
dans le
map.
feu encore de tes cavas ou pas? Cavalerie?
De quoi?
Tes cavaleries, il y en a encore beaucoup dans le fog au-dessus de chez moi? du Cree?
Au-dessus du Cree, il y en a 5.
Parce que je voyais que t'avais beaucoup de militaires et je savais pas trop où elle passait.
Bah ouais, puis au moment de up, en fait, le Babylonien est arrivé coursier sur Ezzekiel, sur l'Inca, et bah en fait, j'ai pas pu tout up à ce moment-là.
Ah, tu les avais à ce moment-là, tu sais, j'avais tôt alors. Plutôt que...
Ah ouais,
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 j'ai rush, ouais.
Ah ouais.
Ouais,
il a
bah,
quand même une belle libre pensée. Hein.
J'ai
Ouais,
bien
non,
fait
mais-
de balancer, même si ça a pas servi à grand chose.
C'est n'importe quoi que Ezzekiel il y ait rien pour défendre comme ça.
J'étais assez étonné qu'il y avait rien au front et qu'il ait
Il
pu.
y a vraiment des tas. Il y a rien dans
Ouais.
dans les chokes.
Ouais, par contre, il a des putains de
oui.
chocs, hein. Ah, ça.
Pour le compte, il y avait des trucs dans les chokes, mais c'était pas à lui.
Non, il y avait des. Il y avait j'ai vu à un moment donné, il y avait un archer en Waraka dans la choke.
Ouais, mais c'est tout ce qu'il y avait, c'est n'importe quoi.
Il avait pas de pointeur?
Non.
Non.
Bon, après, des pointeurs entre. Ils ont 3 cases d'écart entre les deux. Non, mais...
Ouais, mais bon, ça te fait gagner 1 ou 2 tours et.
En fait, il avait monté un pointeur du coup, à ce moment-là, je l'ai vu. Et c'est le moment où je commençais à ramener mon armée. Et j'ai commencé à descendre mon armée, genre 1 tour ou 2 tours après qu'il ait descendu son pointeur. Et en fait, le pointeur est retourné dans la ville.
Bah ouais, il voulait un d'activité.
Ah bah ça doit être ça.
Well, guys, GG, well played. Bonne soirée.
Yes, thank you,
so
Mike,
much
for
for
the cast.
having me.
For the cast.
Bye
I
bye.
hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, plus.
Thank you.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams their thoughts and the strategies about the game, what did happen, and their impression afterwards. We did have a win from PPDE going against the religious Mongers, and well, they did start a squadron quite strong. Let's see how it will all unfold. I do also want to remind you that there was an announcement today on the CWC talking about the World Cup, the upcoming season, and the wild card. We do have in April, in the second part of April of 2024, the CWC started up, and the wild card tournament will be smaller this time with only max 8 teams, so we can actually get into the time slot. We do only have around 2 months and a half until of course the half of April, so we do need to try as much as possible to fit into this. I also did put up the registration start and end, so you do know when we will start to receive registrations from the teams. There will be a special channel dedicated for this registration WC9, and we're gonna need to see what kind of teams we're gonna have this time. I did message a few of them. I did receive message from a few of them, and we will try to coordinate as quickly as possible then and there. I also want to thank everybody for your support. I do hope you did enjoy the show, and I do hope you're going to click on that like and subscribe button, and we're going to see each other in the next one. Tomorrow we're going to have Why So Serious going against, let me take a look over here. Who do we have tomorrow? The Steak Company. The Why So Serious going against the Steak Company. 1930 GMT tomorrow evening. See you there. Bye bye bye.
What's poppin'?